All right. Good evening. Good morning to those of you guys who are on the replay gang. Good looking. Thank you for hanging out. Definitely appreciate you guys watching. I'll say rewatching, but watching. Shout out to those of you guys who are not able to make it during the live, but are going to watch this later. Anyway, how is everybody doing? Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. Let's just make sure that the video has in fact started, and it takes a moment to show on YouTube. Come on, let's see. Play. All right, we are in fact live. Let's see how far back it is. All right. Okay, I see how far it's. There's a bit of a delay. Anyway, TJ Murray says good evening. How you doing this evening? Looking down at my phone. Usually my phone is what I'm using to do the live stream, but I'm using my laptop today because I'm using StreamYard, because the second Wednesday of the month, we go live together. And special shout out to Marlon. He reminded me that today was the second Wednesday. So thanks. If it weren't for Marlon, I wouldn't have remembered. He hit me up like, I know it's kind of early in the month, but it's the second Wednesday. So yeah, here we are doing the group. Matt says, love your last video, always good. Well, that's what's up, Matt. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm saying you're not the only one that loved that video. There's been a lot of, I'll say, love on that video. But definitely, which is, I'm gonna say, kind of crazy, that video is one of the highest viewed videos I have so far when it comes to the Lone Star Grill's pellet cabinet cooker. I'm not mad at it at all. That video has a little over 3,000, almost 3,500 views on it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I need every view I can get. TJ said, good. He just watched the wing video. Well, thank you to adding to that 3,500 view number. Appreciate it. Definitely. So, TJ and Matt, do you have Lone Star Grills cookers? Or are you interested in getting the cabinet or a Lone Star Grills pellet cooker? Please join us in the discussion. Sorry, you have to excuse me. A little, I don't say congested, but I've had this like nasal drip thing that I haven't been able to get rid of. And I used to have some like nasal spray. It helped, but I ran out of it because I used it all. Don't mind me, you know what time it is. I saw Jimmy here. What up, Jimmy? How you doing this evening? And Quentin said he was running to the liquor store. So, oh yeah. This I'm a long guy. Oh, Lang. Okay. I wanted to say I always wanted a Lang because you're cooking on a Lang. I wanted a Lang for a long time, a long time. Lang is like OG in the game. Let me just tell you how OG my want for a Lang is. I wanted a double 84 deluxe. Now, if you know what that is, I figured, oh man, that might be perfect. A double 84 deluxe. If not a double 84, a double 108 deluxe. That would have been ooh, right there for me. Oh. So sorry, Quentin. When I am supposed to be live streaming, I have my phone set to do not disturb. From the car. Diabolical. That's what's up. And it's Malort. Uh, Mallort. If you need a picture, let me know. That's what's up. Are you charging? Hold on, I can't. I can't tell if you're charging or you're just in the car. Uh, I guess you must be charging, possibly. All right, so let's see. TJ said I have a Comp Chef 36 Pro with the firebox and just the Camp Chef cabinet pellet smoker. Okay. Susie says hi, Dash. Hello, everyone. She said hi to me. Yeah. Charging, working home now while it charges. Oh, walking home. All right. Cool. Oh man, I am. Yeah, I don't even know why I opened up Facebook. Jimmy said, "What's up?" But I have a friend who, young guy, all right, young. I say young, he is like in his low 30s. He might not even actually be 30, but he got cancer. Like he got oral cancer, so he had cancer like in his tongue and in the back of his throat. They had to remove half of his tongue. They took some muscle out of his forearm, skin from his leg, to cover the tissue that they removed from his forearm, his left forearm, and they were able to aggressively remove the cancerous cells, but it spread, and he's now going through chemo and radiation. I mean, it's just uh 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 it is it's just mm. So he's a friend of, well, he's one of my friends too, but one of my friend's little brother. Um, let's see. Uh, just it sucks. F cancer. K works says God shouties hit my line. All right, so unfortunately, Kenny, I don't have any goth shorties for you at the moment. But if a goth shorty were to pop up, I would let you know. I will definitely. Actually, you know what? Here's the thing. Do you know a goth shorty for my homie? Because if you know a goth shorty for my homie, let me know so I can, put him D with who you know so we can, they can get together. Um, yeah, because he's in the goth shorties. Um, but if you would like to join me on the live stream, all you have to do is click that link, follow the instructions, and you can join me. Say what's up. Kenny, if you so dare, you can post it to the group chat. If you so dare. I think Kevin joined me once before. Oh, it's funny. Um, Will joined, and I don't know if you saw this or heard about this, but he started using my government name, and I was behind in the comments, and people jumped on him and like booted him out of the chat before I got a chance to be like, wait a minute, he's cool. Don't wait, don't stop. Neil, what up, sir? Neil's in the Great White North. How you doing this evening? All right. So what's going on, everybody? Dude, I am actually actively cooking a brisket. I just trudged through the snow. We got about 6 inches of snow here in Baltimore, and I trudged through the snow to start the brisket. Then I had to check on the brisket because the temperature probe it went through the roof. So I had to check on the brisket. So I think I made 3 or 4 trips out to the cooker, and then I actually just pulled it from the cooker and brought it inside the house. So I want to say no video unless I do a video of me slicing it up, which might happen. It is a teeny little wonky brisket, so I might just do a video of me slicing it up kind of in real time. Let's see. Jimmy says, you do have a few sheriffs in town. Sure enough. And you guys were on it. Neil said he's cold but survival. Cold but survival, yeah? Sean, what up? What up? How you doing this evening? I'll be back with the swiftness. All right. No worries. I'm like, usually my drink is over here to the left, but my drink is over here today. For those of you who are asking, we got a green zero sugar Monster, and we only put a little bit in the cup. We're driving slowly tonight. Let's see. What up? What up? Is that a scarf?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all don't do scarves? I apologize.
Do scarves. It looks like an ascot.
No, it's just
that angle is kind of, what's up with the...
What do you do? Like, I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, that's fine. That's much better than looking up your nostrils. I mean, you're good.
My first time in the car.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Do you still have me on the screen on the TV?
I don't know if I can actually... I'm going to mess some stuff up. I do. Actually, I just turn it around.
But I was about to say, it's muted. Hopefully it's muted.
Yeah, no.
Or at least it's... All right, perfect.
Anyway.
It's so funny. I forget when I'm on the StreamYard that I can pop the comments up. Steven says, hey, yo, Dash and family, good evening. What up with you, Steven? Let's see. Neil said I had the privilege of trying some clear. What? How'd you do, Neil? How was it?
There's no Malort in Virginia, by the way.
I don't know, man. You might have to go to a Total Wine. Do you have a Total Wine?
Have a Total Wine though. Isn't it more of a liquor than a wine?
No. Total Wine carries more than just wine.
Right, but here in Virginia, you can only get like liquor at the ABC store.
Yeah, true.
Remember, Virginia's weird like that, bro.
I remember because it's a Commonwealth. They sell, beer, or the liquor is controlled by the state alcohol board.
Yep.
And then the beer you can get from a beer or wine store. That's how it was in Montgomery County. So it's not just it's not just Virginia. It's like county by county sometimes. Neil says his clear experience was smooth. That's what's up. Don't want you to have a bad experience with it. Hopefully it was cold, Neil. That makes it better for sure. I feel like Quentin just put us in a duffel bag or something.
Oh, y'all just getting dressed to make this walk home.
So what are you doing? You leaving your car at like a library or something?
No, so I live, you probably remember this, but like where you turned in to where my house is, like at the very end down the road is literally where City Hall is. Like I live right beside the government basically here in Fairfax. So but they have free charging here at the City Hall here. So I just come over here and charge. I mean, I can see my townhouse right there. It's just a good 3-minute walk away and it's free.
Yeah, man.
But it's a slow thing. She's slow. She's not the not the quickest. But free, and I like free. So
I have someone order. What, you had someone order you some clear, or you had someone order some food from you, Neil?
Mic check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you. Oh, kidnapping. Yeah, if he put us in a duffel bag, I agree with you, Neil. He could have, you know what? Maybe I'll. I was about to say, maybe I'll mute his phone. He said a townhouse, not a penthouse. Susie, to be fair.
I mean, Dash has been to my house, so
I have been to his house, yes. And it only took him to invite me to his house one time.
It's true.
I figured there was a joke in there that you were gonna have something.
I wasn't gonna do it. Dash came over here, fixed my whole house, drank all my liquor.
I didn't drink all your liquor. We drank liquor together.
When you left, there was none left, though. That's all I'm saying.
We drank liquor together, and I didn't. Look, I mean, just because I had more than you did, we still drank together.
I can't even I can't turn the camera out, but dude, the car is filthy with the snow on it, dog. I don't know how you're faring up there, but my God.
No, so I mean,
in the background. My goodness gracious.
That subscription to the car wash, it pays off, dog.
Which one do you got again? I need to get on that for sure.
So the problem is the car wash I have is local. It's kind of local to where I am. I don't think they have any locations near where you are. But just look up a car wash. Most of the time, the car washers have a monthly special or a monthly subscription. Because I know I just got one for my wife's van.
Brushes.
See,
yours have the brushes?
The thing. Yep, I just deal with it. I'm telling you, dog.
Trash.
True, but you're gonna have to just like do a paint correction once a year or so. Quentin Nelson, I don't want you to think this is Dash brother. What's up? Rolling Smoke said, "What's up? How you doing?" Look, Susie says, "Oh, I stand corrected." Not a penthouse, but yo, that the light above your head, it's like it's tripping me out.
Bro, I told you, I'm literally walking through the government right now.
No.
The whole government of Fairfax.
Okay. Damn, they flying. All right, that's what's up, Neil. Enjoy it. Just don't drink too much of it at the same time, because it will definitely knock you down. Quentin says, Dash, I'm out of Malort. Have a new bottle coming. Nice. Oh, man. So is everybody drinking Malort now? Where's Marcus?
I tried to get it. They ain't got it, bro. I tried.
I was going to say, I told Marcus earlier today, I have like one bottle left. I had two. I have one bottle left. Neil said he hasn't done any smoking for a while. His smoker is broken. I'm trying to look around and get a new one. What's wrong with the smoker, Neil? Shifty Ninja says, Barbecue Kings. Love to see it. That's what's up, man. How you doing this evening? Shifty Ninja.
Oh, shit, that was deep. All right.
How much snow did you get down there, Quinn?
Is too much the correct answer?
No. Steven!
What up?
How you doing this evening, man?
Just cool, just chilling.
Yeah, I know it's rather late for you. I know you don't need to stay on very long. It's after 10 there for you, right?
Yeah, after about 20 minutes past that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
He's an hour.
How you doing, man?
Just chilling, just cool. Had a little fun time with Jacqueline yesterday. We went and played some air hockey in the arcade.
Nice. Any occasion, or y'all just was like, all right, come on, let's go play in the arcade?
Well, actually, yesterday was her off day, so she just decided to swing by there.
All right, awesome.
Actually, it's a fairly new arcade open, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice. So, Quentin, Stevens in Trinidad, they don't observe daylight savings time. So when our time goes forward, or fall back, they stay on the same time. So we're off an hour for however many months. So we're technically in the same time zone.
Yeah.
But they don't observe daylight savings. So
like Arizona.
Yeah, but sure. So Steven, you might appreciate this. There's a Dave & Buster's. You know what Dave & Buster's is?
Not actually. I don't think so.
So Dave & Buster's is kind of like an adult amusement type place where they have arcade machines but you can get food, and you can watch games on TV. Like you can watch games, and they also have a bar. A couple bars, but
Okay,
the,
okay,
the
cool.
the Dave and Buster's closest to my house closed for renovations. When they reopened, they said, hey, come if you get in line and you're one of the first 200 people in line, you'll get a booklet for free play for a year.
Wow.
So yeah, so I went. I went and I was there and like
and you got
I did. I did. So I have a booklet, and not only did I go, my wife went too. So I have two of them.
so is those so is the both of them is valid for this whole for this year then when they open up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was in like September.
Okay,
So
okay.
so every month I get there's a coupon basically. So the whole thing is there's $75 worth of gameplay, which is enough.
Wow,
And here's
that's for real.
and this is $125, which is like $75 is like 500 tokens or 500 chips.
Wow.
Yeah. So we go a few times a month, and when we go on Wednesdays, they do half price games.
Okay.
So
Yes.
it just stretches that much more. But
For real.
like I said, both of us went. I didn't just put her name and her email address in the in the box when I filled it out. Oh, he's walking up the steps now. He's almost home.
I actually I haven't been to arcade in quite a while because I'm more like old school games now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So you like
so but
arcades and
like
pinball machines?
nah, like Pac-Man and those kind
Oh,
of
okay.
games.
Okay.
Yeah, but
That's what's up.
this one it have one particular game where you could get actually 6 old school games on one particular machine, which is pretty cool. And then we played some air hockey, which was I haven't played that in some years. Well,
Yeah. Who won? Did she beat you?
No, I won. I won.
All right, good. Just making sure. You can't let the kids beat you, dog. That's no way.
So
All right, let's see. Trumpet Master. I didn't say hi to you. What up? How you doing this evening? And who else is here? I spoke to Rolling Smoke already. So
yeah,
Rolling Smoke.
Rolling Smoke is Rob.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you. Rolling Smoke. It rolls off the tongue, literally. And then Neil is here with us. What up, Neil? How you doing? His internet connection is not doing so hot. Nope. There we go. I called it. Blind Man Dave, what up? He says, hey, yo, Dashing Crew. What's going on?
So how is the temperature? The temperature on your side?
Bruh. As you ain't no good, Steven. As he wears his tank top.
Whatever.
I know, right? He got jokes. It is look here. Do you do Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit?
They do Celsius, but I do Fahrenheit. Wow.
Yeah, you see that number there? You think that's funny?
That's
of course.
That says 25 degrees currently. 25.
That's freezing.
That is definitely freezing.
That's freezing.
That is definitely freezing. It is below freezing for the record. Yeah. So
we usually during the course of the day run like about 80, and like from about around midnight till about 6, 7 in the morning we run about 77, 76 at best.
Balmy.
Man,
I just did the conversion. So for those of you guys who are wanting to see, that is -4 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, in the minus there for sure.
Nah. Yeah, dude. FCB, what up? He says, "Yo, Dash in chat." Look, FCB says it's a balmy 12 degrees Fahrenheit up here. Sheesh. I mean, look, once it gets like this cold, the difference between 25 and 12, it really isn't that much of a difference. Like, let's say 25 and 12 is, let's say it's 10 degrees, right? The difference between 80 and 90 degrees will be way more significant.
That's for sure.
Than 25 and 12. I mean, when it's already cold as hell, getting 10 degrees colder by hell is just like, oh, it's so funny. Speaking of, and I said cold as hell, the true saying is cold as hail, like precipitation, hail is the correct way to say that. I never knew that. I just learned that earlier this week. Wow. Quentin is shaking his head.
It's either hot as hell or cold as hell. There's no.
Yeah, but there's hot as hell. No, it's hot as hell, and there's cold as hail. Hail.
Yeah. See, which makes sense.
Steven, how you talking about it makes sense? You've never
even seen hell before.
I know, right?
No, wait. No. Actually, no, don't say so.
You get that's right, because they get hail there in the summer.
We got hail in Trinidad about 20-something years ago. Yeah. About 20-something. No, but I actually know about hail because remember I live outside of Trinidad too, so I know what winters are like.
No, you don't.
Stop it. Just stop it.
No, you don't. How many winters have you experienced? 1, 2?
More? No, plenty. Actually, could be about maybe 15 winters or so.
I'll be 45 this year, right? You know how many winters?
You know how many winters? Well, I mean, in fairness to you see winter for your whole life.
Yeah.
But I got a few winters in and all too. But back in the 70s and 80s, I guess it wasn't as bad as now.
Yeah, no, because the climate has changed, dog.
Definitely.
We're getting way more, and not only that, I've been saying it for probably about 5 or 6 years. The seasons have shifted by about a month. When I was a kid, it used to be cold come Halloween, so at the end of October. And now I know this past year I was wearing like short sleeve, like a not a short sleeve. I was wearing a long sleeve T-shirt, going trick or treating, walking around. But mind you, I was also drinking. But it was warm enough where I didn't have to have a jacket on.
Yeah, right. I understand. It was like just like fall weather then.
Yes, it was early fall weather. But even when my kids were younger, they would have to wear like a warmer jacket and cover up their costumes. But now they're going out in their costumes because it's warm enough. But like I said,
I agree with you.
Just by about a month. Like even with the April showers, we don't get the showers in April anymore. We get them in May.
That's for sure. We don't get it here neither. It's shifted. That's for sure.
Shifted. So it's only 60 degrees versus when it should be 70.
Yeah. But like
what a terrible life.
No, because like actually hottest we used to get here was like around on the hottest day would be around, let's say 87, 88. And for the last
does it get to like 100 degrees there or no? Not at all.
No, but we getting close to it because these in the hot months we actually crossing 90 degrees now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Way hotter than that.
Right?
That's a normal day in Florida.
Right?
No, that's normally it has risen.
That's December.
It has risen 5 degrees more than normal. And as you rightfully say, when it comes to heat, a 5 degrees difference is plenty.
Oh my gosh. Sure enough.
Trust me.
What's the temp right now, Stephen?
Right now it should be around 79, maybe 78, 79. Around there.
Reminds me of like Southern California temperature. So y'all don't get that hot in the summer, and you're
like August months we are like around maybe 91, 92 around there. But I guess probably in years to come it will definitely increase.
Oh yes, yeah.
I have a theory about global warming, and maybe you guys can, and we're going to talk about it in a second. But FCB said when he was a kid. Now, mind you, FCB, how old are you, so we can determine what century that we're talking about, like the 16th century, 17th century.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
But when he says when I was a kid, your Halloween costume had to fit over your snowsuit. FCB said he's 35. So wait, where are you, dog? Yeah, are you in Canada? Because
no, I remember the same thing in Georgia. Like we used to be out, we used to not even walk around. We had to take the car for the heat and go to the next house and run out the car and go get the bag of candy, come back to the car, get back in the heat. Like it used to be cold for Halloween down there. As a kid, anyway.
Cold. Look at you with your scarf. He's got his ascot on right now. He's pardon me,
I'm trying to warm back up. I just walked like 5 minutes from the thing.
You said it was 3 minutes. Now look, the next time we talk about it, it's gonna be 13 minutes.
You saw me do it. I don't know the time. You saw me do the thing.
You're doing it. No, that's an ascot. It's an ascot. He's wearing an ascot.
It's literally a scarf, bro. Like it's a whole thing.
Go ahead, tie it, flip it over. No, I do not wear a scarf. I don't wear a scarf. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You know what I do? I put my hoodie up like this, or I put on the baklava. Here, my baklava is right here. When I was out in the snow earlier, I won't say earlier this week, but it was earlier this week, I had this on. Yes, and actually I want a new one because this is the old one, and it didn't work right. Like I need one that has like a separate mouthpiece almost to cover up from my mouth to my chin.
Dude, and the hood separate. That was like one of those magic kits you get from the store that didn't work out too good, so you try to make it do something else to get your money's worth.
Nah. This is dude.
And you call it a baklava.
No, this is dude. I've had this one for a long time.
Look at this. Oh, it didn't work.
It does. It flips like 6 into 1, but it definitely hangs around the chin and neck very well.
Scarf keep you warm every time. Every time. You see people in DC like this today, out there walking around like this. Warm as hell. Couldn't see nobody's face. This is how they were in DC the whole day.
No.
I never like wearing scarf and all.
Exactly. Never. I'm not a scarf person. You are the
worst example about scarf right now. You don't even right? Come on.
Hold on.
Come on, man.
Again, Steven commenting on wearing a scarf. Come on now.
No, but
they was down there.
What you mean? You get some scarves down here to buy, man.
Oh yeah, when it gets to be 60 degrees, they put on scarves.
That balmy 60 outside, guys.
It's like no, like they're catering for people who traveling. So if you're traveling winter time, you need to.
You button up.
You need to button up somewhat. You know.
Look, Neil said he doesn't even know what to say. Is that a Burberry scarf too?
We're not gonna talk about the brand. We're not gonna do that.
I'm
gonna take it off. We're just gonna move on to the next time.
No, what kind of scarf is it now? I want to know.
Don't worry about it.
No, sir.
It's gonna go over here in the corner.
No, sir. You've been wearing the scarf. No. Come on now. What type of scarf is it?
Please. I got it on Amazon.
All right, well then that's cool. That's
came from Amazon. Like everything else I have.
So it was damn near Amazon basic scarf.
It came put together. That's what I should have said.
Hold on. Stand off to the left again. I see my calendar on your refrigerator.
Oh yeah, dude, I told you. I represent, man.
Yeah,
that's the whole time. You were here with you. Didn't you?
What year is that one? I can't see it.
2024. You sent me this with the. No, I got this when I saw you. We met your wife at the barbecue.
Yeah. All right. I wish I would have had a 2025. Look, see, I knew you was about to be like, we're happy 2025. I have your address. Maybe I'll put one in the mail. Let's see.
You're so blessed.
You should.
Jimmy, save us. Lord have mercy.
Don't try to get him in here to distract us from the fact that you have an Amazon basic scarf.
I'll do what I can.
Jimmy, brother Jimmy, what's up?
Brother Stephen.
Oh man, Jimmy, how you doing, man?
We're good. You see what kind of night it is? Listen,
Yeah.
I saw
here
Brother
we go.
Stephen, and I said,
Oh boy. Oh man.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh boy.
Oh
Oh,
no.
I got to compete.
Oh man.
"Yeah,
That's the highest you can do, Quentin. You
It's
need
best
to
I can. Hey,
step
look,
your game up.
they closed at 9. I got there at 8:55, brother. What you want from me?
Man, I am impressed, Jimmy.
yeah, that's the highest I can do tonight."
Bruh. So Jimmy, how you doing otherwise?
We're good.
All right,
We're
keep
good.
me updated.
Wait, let me get my situation. Here we go.
We're good.
All right.
We will do that. We've got Friday
Okay.
to get through, and we'll actually find out what's going on. So
All right. So anyway, oh bruh, why do you have a shot glass right there?
I thought y'all were doing a shot.
Damn it, I wasn't planning.
Yeah,
on
everybody
it.
held up that alcohol.
Well,
Shot.
give me 1 second.
Yeah, right.
Give me
I
1
gotta
second.
go.
I do have
I
one.
thought this was the game.
Oh, fuck.
First of all, don't
Steven,
like I'm the one that set this up.
Steven, do I have to get the Ray and Nephew? Or the punching, I'm sorry? The punching? Do I have to get the punching? No, can I just drink from the jar?
Yeah, you can drink from the jar.
All right, hold on. We gonna let Jimmy decide. Jimmy, can I drink from the jar or do I have to get the punching?
Either or.
No.
All right.
Nah.
Look, we're gonna do the punging. So do the punging with us.
Fuck.
Do the punging with us.
I love you, man.
That's my brother Stephen. That's where I got this from. So
I know that. Because I know that's kind of hard to get outside there.
That's close enough, brother Stephen, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Correct is right.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I don't know that I can top that, but
there's a bullet in my glass. That's the best I can do for you.
Yeah, you good to go there.
Oh, you have the alert.
Oh man, I'm sorry. My punching is getting low.
Where do we get the punching at, Dash? Total Wine too?
I actually, you know what? I've had this bottle for a long time. One of the a girl I used to work with, she was from Trinidad, and she got me this punching. She gave me this bottle years ago.
I got you.
Because we were talking about it, and she gave me this bottle probably 5 or 6 years ago.
And it hasn't expired. And it hasn't expired as yet. I wonder why.
It got worse. Probably.
Wait, Stephen, does it expire?
No, that doesn't expire.
Oh, okay, I didn't think so.
There's some numbers on the tin here, but I can't read it.
No, that's not for expiration date. That is for sure. That's for
all
sure.
right. 1992. All right.
Salute. Hey, to good health.
That's a terrible cheers. My little
that will definitely warm me up.
Come on now.
Warm me up here.
It'll warm you up. You don't even know what cold is, Steven.
Steven, you got one more comment of warmth.
We're gonna have to get him across the water over here to find out what a winter is.
Yeah, buddy.
I know that's right.
Jimmy, what's the current temperature down there where you are now?
It's 31 right in this minute. I checked. Damn. I had to go outside and I checked.
Wow.
I have a Alexa out in the cook shack,
and
as I walk through, and you've done, I walk through the middle of the yard. I said, Alexa, what's the current temperature? And it answered out in the cook shack.
Wait. She understands temperature?
Yes, it does. I have it trained. That's also it understands temperature and restaurant.
Oh, I crack up every time you say we're gonna check the temperature.
That's right. That's right. That's a South Carolina word.
Oh my goodness. Temperature. I'm telling you, that is the one word that I crack up every time I hear you say it in a video. I chuckle.
And that hits every video too. So.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
You guys just give me a couple minutes. I want to show Brother Jimmy something there. Just going to get to that.
Yeah. Look, I was gonna say I recorded myself trudging out in the snow just for you guys to see. And I was like, well, do I?
Did you fall down and injure yourself?
Hell no. That was me walking out to the garage.
Dash, you can have all of that.
This is
brother. I have to shovel my entire area over here. Do you shovel anything? You gotta
hell. At the top of my driveway.
Oh.
Dash, you know what happens when it does that here?
Rarely. Everything shuts down.
We become a taxi service for essential workers.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, look, I'd have been out there. So the one good thing about my street is there is a state school at the top of my street. So because there's a state school at the top of my street, and they have to make sure that they are, I'm gonna say, accessible. But if there's an emergency, that emergency services can get to the school. Our street is always plowed. So there's a guy that runs up and down our street whenever it snows. He's out there almost 24/7 when there's snow, making sure that the street is salted and plowed. And then I live literally a few hundred feet from the main artery. And so as long as I can get out to the main artery, I can get to the highway. I can get anywhere I need to if necessary. So I've never, ever had a problem being stuck in. Even when we've had blizzards, they will bring equipment like a skid steer and dig out this street. So the worst I've had to do is like dig out the top of my driveway. So at this point, what I do now is I park my cars at the top of the driveway and then move them off the top of the driveway, knock off the snow in the street, which is he's going to plow. And then I dig out the top of my driveway and we park. So right now I have my ID4 on my wife's van, and then Taste Testing number 1's car at the top of the driveway. Taste Testing number 2, he parks his truck out on the street. So, we're all at the top of the driveway, like this close to each other. And then my Passat is still, I'm gonna say it is still covered in snow down the driveway. But when the snow melts, I will get it up out of the driveway and drive it maybe. So oh yeah, look, Susie says it's 31 degrees here and going to snow tomorrow. So Susie, I was talking to Marcus today about the cold in Texas, and he was telling me that there was going to be some snow in Dallas. His daughter is in the Dallas area. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but his daughter works for the Cowgirls. And they were talking. You said what now?
It's a terrible job.
Oh my gosh, horrible.
You get hit in the face with freaking kickoffs and everything over there.
So what's funny? So he was telling me today that their Christmas party, she met Kevin Costner, Emmett Smith, and Troy Aikman, and I was like, boo, and Kevin Costner's cool.
Kevin Costner's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
Whitney Houston, good movie.
Look. Susie said, then this weekend is sunny and it's all melting. Well, how about our weekend? We're getting more snow.
More snow. And it's not above freezing either, so it's just going to be all around here.
Yep. And usually that's I won't say the case where it snows and then in a couple of days it gets above freezing and then we get a good rain and it washes it all away. Everything is just gray right now, from the salt and the snow. But my wife's van is clean, and I hope to. Oh no, I got my car washed on today's Wednesday. Last night, I got it washed last night. So the subscription I have, there's a car wash that's about 10 minutes away from my house, and I ran it through the car wash, just exterior only. And then hers, I ran through the car wash today. So, but the Passat.
What's your monthly cost on that?
So my car wash is full service, which meaning they clean inside and out. but I have to drive about 20 minutes, 25 minutes away from my house, and that costs me like $60 a month. But I can get my car washed once a day. Hers, the one I have for hers, is only like $30 a month, and it's exterior only. And then if I want them to do the interior, I have to pay an additional $8. So once a month or so, I'll run it through the car wash, and then just like, here's my $8, just clean out the inside. So
yeah, that's what we have here.
Yeah,
it's mod wash here.
Okay.
So
Yeah, and then the one that I have for hers is like just a local place up the street from me, and they have one, it's on Route 40. I don't know if you're familiar with like where the Sam's is on Route 40, Quentin.
I probably drove by it.
In Catonsville. It's basically across the street. It's across the street and up the street from where the Sam's is in Catonsville. But I mean, it's not very far out of the way. So this afternoon, when I came home with taste lesson number 3 from school, I had to go to the dry cleaners. I've decided that I'm not going to be washing my shirts because I don't want them to shrink. So I put my.
They shrink. You're in the whole ass mess. They shrink. I tell you that. You know that some bitch on again. I tell you that.
So the black one I wear like 9-1 over the gray one. So you know how you can tell when it's laundry day. It was laundry day today. So I took the black. He's cracking up because he's like, yes, I have those clothes. I took the black to the dry cleaners and I got it out today. So tomorrow it'll be black again, and I'll rock the black one for like another week or two, and then I'll take it back to the cleaners. And like again, the gray I'll wear it to like out. Like if I'm going out with the family or whatever, and I need to look nicer, I'll put the gray one on. But nah, black every day, all black everything. So
Quentin, I thought about you Monday. A dozen of us at work do a thing every Christmas. We do a bottle exchange, and I thought about you. I have the bottle that I received this year for Christmas for the bottle exchange.
Oh, look at that Buffalo Trace.
Oh, golly.
And I said, I bet Quentin knows a little something about
what I'm talking about.
That's what we were drinking at your house. Weren't we drinking Buffalo Trace at your house?
That's what we had. Yes,
and
sir.
I said, I'm sure Quentin knows a little something about that one. That's what I got this year.
Jimmy, that's my favorite. Jimmy, that's my favorite. Really? It's so hard to find up here in Virginia. Back in the South, I can get that anywhere. But up here, since and Dash knows this, like the regulations they have in Virginia for when it comes to whiskey and everything, the whiskey at the stores. Bourbon.
Dude, let me tell you,
it's insane. It's insane.
It's ridiculous. The resellers will scope out and get alerts and messages to when the bourbons are dropping, and they will go in and buy all the bottles and then resell it on a black market for 1.5 to 2x what they paid.
Oh, I'm sure.
That
sure.
Bottle,
it's insane.
Well,
it's
see,
insane.
The same thing happened with
that I have.
The same thing happened with Blanton's here. I mean,
dude, I have
absolutely stupid here.
Yeah.
So, definitely no punching on your side then.
No.
Well,
it's
punching. I can get easy.
I had to go to Dash to get that.
Yeah, I can get punching easy. We actually in Greenville in South Carolina, you can walk in the store and get it off the shelf. So that's easy to get. But this you see is this I haven't even opened yet.
You ain't opened that yet. Jimmy, crack it open, Jimmy.
No, I'm not going to crack it open. I'll crack it open the next StreamYard that we do. I will crack this open with you.
All right.
Because this is a Quentin bottle. I'll save this. I'll save this.
Okay, Quentin, I'm gonna need you to remind me, Jimmy, I'm gonna need you to remind me to get a bottle of Buffalo Trace and so we can partake.
All right.
In the Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace is really cheap when they do have it in a store down here. It's actually it's like $31.
No, it's not that cheap here. It's not that cheap here.
But it's not that. But that's a big bottle, Jimmy. That's a big bottle too.
Yeah, well, it is. It is. That's about 65.
That's like I'm about to say a $60 bottle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, you had the 1 liter?
Let's see.
Just a regular handle?
Yeah.
That's a 1 liter.
Yeah.
Holy
That's why you
shit.
can't look at that bottle and see it.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't tell that. I can't. I got my glasses on. I got my prescription right here. My glasses.
I don't have my glasses on either. Hold on. Look. Let me. You want me to put on these? Look, let me just tell you.
Folks,
I got a
Dash wears
Say,
4
but I'm
contacts
sure
at
it
one
is.
time. Don't let Dash fool y'all.
I don't wear
You
4
can't see
contacts,
nothing.
but let me just tell you, these
it's
are the
4 in right now.
glasses that I'm supposed to be wearing with the bifocal in them.
Now you
And
can't see nothing. You can't see nothing because these contacts.
These are
no,
dry-
actually, I can see.
Don't let Dash fool y'all about it.
I can see a little better now. Look at that.
How many fingers
But
am I holding up, Dash? How many fingers?
2.
How many fingers?
Two. Okay, 2. 2.
Go Birds!
There
Go
you
Birds!
Go Birds indeed. 2. Okay. Fucker. How many fingers am I holding up? Yeah, 2. I saw those 2 fingers you were holding up.
You know, I hoped you would go there with that. That's where I was going. So that was
Bruh,
good. That was good.
listen, I need to say less, fam. Okay. You know that meme where you're at the dude is at the barber and he's like, "Oh, get XYZ." Say less, fam. Yes.
So, brother Jimmy, remember we were talking about Iran season? I got my hand on this.
Ooh, yes, the Badia complete season.
Ooh. No, the ranch.
Oh no,
What
ranch.
Ranch.
What? I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yep.
What does that go on?
Just put it in front of you. Yeah, there you go. But that's Badia. I could look at the label and know that's Badia seasoning. I don't even know what I used to. Everything.
It don't go on every damn thing. Like, what do you use this for?
Vegetables.
Well, brother Jimmy has a recipe for, I think that was with the burgers or something like that.
Yes. That's right. Yep.
So if I'm gonna grill some vegetables, I'll just put this on them and I'm good.
We
add
end
some
up
salt
with
too. The complete seasoning.
You have the little.
I use the normal Badia complete season. I have that as well. That is killer.
That's
for
sure.
sure.
Man, bruh. Ooh, chef's kiss. I
Yes,
use
indeed.
the Badia's now mind you, it's got MSG in it. So if you're not a fan of MSG,
No,
blah, blah, blah.
there's one without MSG as well, you know. I think
what? Blasphemy.
Same,
Why are you even
I don't know.
No,
I don't know why, but
no. No, Jimmy. What are you doing, Jimmy?
Nothing. Don't pay me any attention.
The hell?
Ignore
Jimmy
the guy behind
Jimmy
the
does.
curtain.
Look,
Ignore the guy behind the curtain.
Look, hold on one second.
Jimmy's fine. Oh, don't take the. Oh hell. With the thing on this, like he in a whole combat movie for no reason, bro. You ain't gonna pop up nobody. Your house is secure.
All right, now that's better. I'm already getting warm.
We ain't say nothing.
I can go back and see what the hell you said. I only have that much of my punching left, man. You gonna drink me out of
let's go ahead and get it done then. Let's get it done then. You change that part of it, get it done.
How often do I get on the same StreamYard with my brother Steven? Very rare. Right?
That would be like once a month on Dash's live stream.
And
get my straw.
then not every month. So
here it is. I'm ready.
No, you're not.
Don't worry about what I'm doing over here. Don't worry about this. I'm ready to go.
Ooh.
Sure you are. All right, come on now. Oh, you took yours already? Damn it.
I didn't wait.
Damn. Oh, okay. All right, come on,
sorry.
Steven.
Go for it. Ooh. We have to at least get you where we got you last week.
That was a lot.
I gotta make soup.
That's still safe. Smooth.
Oh, look, I didn't. Oh,
and cut it with bourbon.
I'm cutting mine with a bit of Modelo.
Oh, all right.
That'll work.
Where's the carrot, Steven?
To be honest with you, I'm not really a big fan of carb, you know.
Really?
If I have to drink carb, there's one called Pilsner, which is
Yeah.
a light
Oh
beer.
yeah, I like Pilsners. I like Pilsners.
I would drink that, but the
Have
actual
you?
carb itself,
Yeah.
not really a big fan of it.
Have you ever had Pilsner or Kel?
No, I have
No?
Pilsner.
Yeah, but the brand is called Pilsner or Kel. It might not be Chechnyan or I don't know if it's Ukrainian, but it's Pilsner or Kel. Pilsnerurk. Pilsner or Kel. Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
I don't think I actually ever saw it down here, so I'm not.
Yeah.
Not too sure.
If you'd seen it, you would know. So hold on. Bruh, what are you doing?
Sorry if I'm too loud. You can just mute me. Just mute me if I'm too loud. I'm sorry. I gotta make soup.
Quentin's cooking.
It's cold as hell.
Yeah, I muted you. Don't you worry.
Quentin's cooking. Talk some shit. That's racist as hell. Let me mute me. I'm trying to cook and talk.
I'm about to take him off the stage. Go ahead. You done having a fit?
All I said was I'm sorry.
Okay, good job.
All
right, so
I'm sorry.
Dash, have you heard anything from Grumpus recently?
Grumpus?
I saw Grumpus. He commented on a few of my videos.
Grumpus was on a live Saturday. That would have been around probably about 2 o'clock my time. Because he was on a guy.
What's his name?
He was on
what's his name?
Tom Garvey's live.
So Steven, can you see this?
Yes, I'm seeing that. Yeah.
So that's the brand. It's Pilsner or Kel.
Okay.
And it's Chechnyan. So from the Czech Republic.
Oh, no,
it's really good.
You would never find that here.
I may find it here, but the price.
Oh yeah. True. It's prohibitive.
Insane.
Yep.
Listen,
I get that. Like I said, it's prohibitive. I'm not even mad at you. Look, even though Grumpus might not be here, he's here in spirit. Okay. Grumpus is always here in spirit. But I will reach out to Grumpus. Oh my gosh. So Quentin says, Dash, your wife did Malort last week. It wasn't last week, but it was a few weeks ago. It might have been 2 weeks ago.
She actually did that. That was wow.
Yeah, and she was like,
she a whole gangster with it.
Oh goodness.
Did you have to hear that later?
No, actually, she didn't mention. She didn't mention it. Luckily,
that's not what he meant. That's not what he meant. That's not what he meant.
My wife will drink like Baileys and those kind of things.
Okay.
She may take a shot up. She may take a shot of punching.
What?
She may take a shot.
Jacqueline gonna get a sibling?
Jacqueline, me and Jacqueline is of age.
So, no. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Your wife takes a shot of punching. Is Jacqueline gonna get a sibling?
Yeah. If she takes, that's not what he's saying. Yeah. Jacqueline takes a shot too as well.
No. Never mind.
Yeah.
No.
That's not.
What you saying?
Yeah.
Now he got it. And now he got it.
I heard that.
It took him a while.
Play it off.
Yeah, that has to talk in Trinidad parlance.
So if you drink the punching with your wife,
well, that is how Jacqueline came about.
But that was a long time ago. It might be time to drink some more punching again.
That's again, that's it for me.
It's about time. It's about time for you to give your wife some punching. Because the last time she had punching, last time you had Jacqueline.
Dad, don't be encouraging this man to have these things. These are expensive.
Wow, Quentin got muted all of a sudden.
I wonder why.
He's raging out. Hold on. All right.
I wouldn't say anything about how many he's had.
Me?
No, Quentin.
He has no kids.
Like officially.
He ain't got no kids. Wait, Quentin.
Oh, go ahead and own up, Quentin.
Where's your girlfriend?
What do you mean? We don't know.
No,
Hell no.
No, where is she? Go ahead, take me out of your headphones.
You can tell that's a man from the South. He's like, hell no, I ain't had no
Put me out loud.
What do you want to do out loud?
I'm saying put me out loud. Go ahead, put me out loud.
I'm in the middle of the house. What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
No, I said, where is your girlfriend?
Upstairs in the bed. It's
is she
10 o'clock.
Come on now, is she asleep? Then why are you so loud?
Oh,
you're getting paid right now?
I'm paying the rent.
What?
Are you working?
What the hell you mean? My apologies.
This is so funny. Look, he's going back in the basement because he's getting louder. That's why he's going back in the basement.
You better hush.
I better hush. You ain't shit. Look. He said, look. Listen. Have you ever seen that skit from Key and Peele? He said, I said.
You better calm all this down. Let me lock this door. Your door unlocked right here. It's crazy.
Wait,
crazy.
let me close that door.
Go ahead outside.
No, I ain't going. It's cold out there. Stephen is 79 out there. And me is 22.
I said, you know what I told her? I said.
I'm not just in the corner of my own house.
That's what he just did. He said,
yeah, pretty much.
He ran down into the basement.
I'm not hiding out at all. I'm not in the corner of my own house. I'm not doing that.
No. Look, I'm the man of the house in the basement.
I
run all this
in the closet. In the closet.
Ran by me.
Hold on. He about to go in the bathroom. I know there's a bathroom right there that he about to go in the bathroom and close the door.
Jimmy, I'm the man, but this is Quint. I'm the man. I'm the man.
Yeah, that's right.
I am the man. Let me get down a bit lower.
What up, Russ? Russ, how you doing this evening?
You see the bike over here, don't you? See the bike? Bam.
Yeah, that doesn't say Peloton. Nope.
They ain't got to, because it's the competition.
Sure.
I'm so sick of y'all.
All right. So it's funny, when I walked in this basement, I saw the bike and I said, "Oh, is that the non-Peloton?" He was like, all right, look. This is the last four. I'm gonna say the last, but let me just tell you, my guy came
hour to go. We mean the last four
in this jar. I only drink 8 ounces on the live stream. But listen, Jimmy, you might appreciate this. My guy came through today.
Oh, he been working out.
Oh man, my guy came
in the snow and everything, huh?
In the snow.
My guy came through. Let me just tell you, I was down to my last, the dregs, and I guess he took pity upon me. He was like, "What you cooking? We did an exchange. What?
That can be hard to do in the snow too.
That's what I'm saying.
That can be
in the
hard.
winter. It's not as easy as it is when it's warmer.
No,
that's
definitely not.
Man, trust me, that's for real.
Man, listen. I was like, "What?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Bet."
So he'll got to go out and be looking for bubbles and not seals.
Bruh. Yeah. I'm not mad at all. What's up, Steven?
No, right. So do you have something like when they making the shine? Do you guys call something like the first drip?
So the first drip, and this is which
is the real deal?
Oh, it's all real deal. Let me just tell you, Steven. It's all real deal. Okay, it's all real.
Or in Trinidad, we see the first drop.
But you don't want the first drop, because the first drop is what you really don't want to drink. All right, we got to mute Quentin again.
You gonna stop muting me? I'm trying to make.
The first drop is not what you want. The first drop, the first couple, the first couple drops is not what you want.
Not the first couple, but you know what I mean. After the first two, when the real stuff.
Listen, let me just tell you, there's the real stuff, and then there's the real stuff, and then there's the real stuff. But it's all real. It's all real. Okay. I have witnessed, like, I put eyes on this process, and it is a process. Let me just tell you.
For that's for sure.
I mean, it is one of those things where I appreciate the process for sure. Okay. But it is all real. And my guy, there's a system. There's a system.
Does he use like the prunes and the raisins and?
So, from what I understand, he's running just straight corn, like corn and purple corn. But I have seen him do raisins in his mash before. Yeah. But when he's done the raisins in the mash, it was just because it was a sugar mash, or I'm trying to think what it was called, like something specific. It was called like something, and he used raisins in the mash to help give the yeast some nutrients. Listen, this is above my pay grade, and we were drinking when I was talking about this with him, and I was just like, "What?" Like I said, he was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Come on." I'm like, "Okay." So, but
I'm sure as much conversation as you've had with him, you have received the staff of distillation.
Gleaning information.
Only people who really know what time it is get the staff of distillation.
Yes.
And it can be 6 inches long. You still know where yours is?
Listen. Let me just tell you. Yes, indeed, I do. So listen. Let me just put this to you, right? I've seen 3 different types, or actually 4 different types, because I saw him do some stuff with fruit, which anything with fruit is a brandy, right? I saw him do some stuff with raisins, so that was more of a vodka based. I saw him do some stuff with oats, and it was like oatmeal, and it was something else in there. He was telling
barley.
Me. It wasn't barley. It was like oats and I'm gonna have to come back to it because now I can't. It was like some sort of milled grain, but it wasn't barley. I don't know. But
was it hops?
Who?
Hops or
no. So hops would be more beer.
More beer.
Barley would be more like malt, or more like bourbon and whiskey. This was. It was oats and I can't put my, like I said, just let me go past it and it's gonna come to me, I'm sure. Okay. But that one ended up turning out like more of a the one with the raisin, he called it a sugar wash. The one with the oats, he said that was more like a vodka.
Right.
And then of course there's the corn. But what he does differently than a lot of other people do is he uses some purple corn, so it's earthier. And I'm like, what? I know a lot of people. He said a lot of people do, and again, this is all when we sit down, we have these profound conversations because of the jar. But he said a lot of people use malted corn, and he's never done the malted corn just because he's lazy, I guess. But
it's time consuming.
Yeah, like I said, this is his own words. He's lazy. All right. But he does the purple corn to give it like a different feel, if you will, a different body. And again, I'm no expert. I'm just like, you have a jar for me? Okay, cool.
Okay,
Please and thank you.
So
Yeah,
here's
yeah.
the question:
Yeah.
Have you ever had any that has been harsh to the throat, where it actually like
Yes.
it feels like it cut in your throat, it burning?
Yes. So, but that's the thing, Steven. It's not about that it was harsh. It just tasted bad.
Yeah. It has something that
And
tastes smooth.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And then has some tastes like, damn.
So hold on one second, Steven. Hold that thought, right? So Russ said, "Who's got off for Jimmy Carter Day?" I don't have off, but the agency I work with has off, and I don't. I will have to work
Hey,
tomorrow, but I don't have to do anything tomorrow.
what up, Grumpus? What up?
What? We didn't talk Grumpus up? What up, Grumpus? Oh, we're almost there. We're 10 degrees away from finish.
Grumpus.
Grumpus, how you doing, man?
We're just talking about you.
Yeah, we sure were. We talked him up, like I said. Oh, look, here it is. He says, "Hey, Dash, Jimmy, Steven, Quentin, and everybody." So, Steven, I haven't had bad liquor, and it's weird because, like, I used to get moonshine from my father-in-law, right? And there were jugs that I used to get that used to taste horrible, like it was bad, like it used to taste bad. And I'm like, ugh, this has a like a wet cardboard taste to it, like a weird.
That's right.
And so and this is all, look, like I said, this again, it's, I don't have control over what I get. He's like, here's a jar. And I won't say in the beginning, his jars, like, mind you, I've been rocking with him doing this experimenting type thing, right? For a few years now. And in the beginning, it was different. And I've gotten to the point now where I'm like, okay, oh, you know what? This smells and tastes like what I'm used to. And here, I'm gonna open a jar and let you guys smell it.
Oh, because we can actually absolutely smell it.
Woo, buddy. But there are other times when I've gotten things and it's just been
Smell
like,
my bra too, by the way, guys. Smell my bra.
Oh, all right. Beef, bro. All right.
Yeah.
What are you making, Quentin?
I had an aunt. She took prunes and soaked brandy in it.
Oh yeah.
See prunes get smooth.
Hey, wait, what was that? Wait, I'm sorry, Steven, wait, go back. You had what in brandy?
He said his aunt had prunes, yeah.
Soaking in brandy. And the prunes got smooth. Plump.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Listen,
eat a couple of those, it could take you out.
But listen, the fruit absorbs the alcohol.
Your damn right to take you out.
If you ever had sangria, do not eat too much of the fruit. The fruit absorbs the alcohol. Seriously, it absorbs the alcohol and it pushes out the fruit flavor into whatever it is that it's soaking in. Like if you ever soak some fruit in like a vodka or a gin or something like that.
Yeah. She actually took like green grapes and she soaked it in rum. Wow.
Bruh.
Oh man. In college.
Soaked it in rum. Yeah, she soaked it in punching. That's what she soaked it in.
I tell you.
5-gallon trash can that we bought in a case of Everclear and chopped the fruit and put in it and then had the straight people eat fruit. That was hilarious.
Eating the fruit that has been sitting in liquor is dangerous.
Yes, it is.
That is for real.
Dangerous. Look. Grumpa said them prunes will be pushing out something. Oh no.
You damn right there.
It's all liquor.
Grumpus, come on and tell us how you doing, brother.
Chachi, what up, Chachi? How you doing? I know, right? Hold on, look. I'm gonna post the link. There you go. Oh,
no, I don't
boy.
post no link. Don't post nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's too late. Too late.
We having a good time.
What up, Chachi?
The whole night.
¿Qué pasa contigo, Chachi?
Don't be talking other language either, Chachi. We don't. Hell no. We don't need him on here.
Quentin, what are you making?
I've said like, bro. I told you this earlier.
You were probably muted. What did you say?
You gonna stop muting me when I'm talking to you about some important
stuff? Come on now. Bring a knife to a gunfight if you want. Bring a knife to a gunfight if you want. Bring a knife. Okay. Bring a knife to a gunfight if you want.
Over here as well.
Bruh. Cleaver?
You right. You see what I'm working with.
Listen.
See what I got?
Bring a knife to a gunfight if you want.
I bet you Dash's knife starts with a K.
Yep. It's a C, okay? Canic.
There's a C.
Canic starts with a C.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Canic.
Canic starts with a C.
And
good job, though, Jimmy.
How deep are we in the canic now? How many?
Bro, enough, okay? Enough.
No. Depends on who you ask, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Way too many.
Oh, my gosh. Listen, Jimmy, she doesn't know.
Oh, okay. Listen. I understand completely. I understand completely.
I'm snitching on both of y'all.
Voting accident.
Don't invite me to nothing else.
Jimmy,
to my gun safe is in the safety deposit box at the bank. They can get it when
listen. She knows the combination to the safe. I've told her, but majority of mine aren't in safes. Dog, they sitting. Look.
Yep. Trust me.
They not in the safe. The ones that are in the safe are the collectors. The collector ones.
Yes.
That's what's in the safe.
The collectibles.
Yeah. The ones that I shoot, they on me, son. They on me. Hold on. Look. Let me just pull this. Oh man, I'm just knocking stuff over.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Wait a minute. Let's see.
What? They on me. Bruh.
Can I ask a question? How many times have you shot that gun in your house since you've had that?
None. Okay, I'm very safe. Okay, so listen, Jimmy, you've seen the other channel, right?
Yes.
So I have this new ammo. Oh, let me see, Jimmy. We can't. Oh, all right. I see the bag. I saw the strap. So Jimmy, I have this new ammo. This ammo is I'm gonna say bimetal, but the casing is bimetal. So there's stainless at the top and aluminum at the bottom.
Ooh.
It is 50% almost lighter than the normal. This one of these.
Right. Have you run a bunch?
Bruh. Let me just tell you, on Friday, you know what, Jimmy? I'm going to send you the link soon so you can see the video.
Okay.
God damn it, dog. What are you doing? Dog, you that microphone on your headphones is fantastic, okay? Let me just say it. Put your hands down. It just supersedes everything.
Apple, by the way.
You said what now?
Look, you gotta love Quentin.
Apple.
You just
Apple.
Mute his ass. All right.
Don't do that. Don't do it. No, Apple. I ain't no Android like this. I hear it's Apple.
Anyway, so listen, I measured a full mag of 20 round. So I did a 20 round mag of the regular hollow points. Okay, 134 grain versus the and it's specifically called ultra light, bruh, Jimmy. Ultra light. It is Liberty Ammunition ultra light.
Liberty.
Listen, Liberty Ammunition. Yep, go just bruh. Liberty Ammunition ultralight. It is plus P, 50 grain, traveling at 2050 FPS. Pinto beans. Are you going to drain? Hopefully you're draining your beans. That's what he's doing right now. He's at the sink draining his beans.
No.
Are you making chili, Quentin? You're unmuted, so tell me. Are you making chili?
He's making chili with beans.
When it comes to soup.
Oh, soup.
Vegetable soup with beans.
I
put
Then you put meat. Wait. Hold on.
Beef broth?
How you? I was about to say, how do you use beef broth in a vegetable soup?
Damn.
That's diabolical. Listen, Angela would have a problem with that.
Y'all are so northern.
We are what?
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
No, look, Steven is Caribbean and he picked up on it, and I was thinking it about to say it, and Steven said it before I got to say it.
Listen,
you can't have a vegetarian.
Steven's from the Caribbean, and I ain't there.
Listen. You can't have a vegetarian soup using beef broth. That doesn't work. That's not the same.
It's not vegetarian soup.
So
you said it's a vegetable soup.
Yeah. So, okay, in the South, when we say it's a vegetable soup, we mean it is beef and vegetable soup.
That doesn't. No,
right?
that doesn't. That no.
100%.
Equate.
100%,
bro.
100%.
Hey, look,
Jimmy,
Sunday.
help me out.
Look, Sunday. Look, Sunday. I'll help you out.
Uh-oh.
Sunday morning. I'll help you out with the vegetable soup.
Listen. So Laura says, "Hey, Dash, Quentin, Jimmy, Steven, and all. What up? What up? What up?"
My favorite Canuck.
Yes, indeed.
What's going on, Laura?
Susie says, "I do love Quentin. He always makes me laugh." Yes. Indeed.
Here's the thing. Mm-hmm. A vegetable soup is a vegetable soup, bro.
Exactly.
I never said I was making vegetable soup, bro. I said I was making soup.
You said you were making a vegetable soup. Bro, we already talked about that, okay? Listen.
I don't care about that. I told you I was doing.
Look.
You see my name over here? Cold.
Bro. Hold on, time out.
I've been in time out the whole night. So we do a beef and vegetable soup in the South, but we never say the beef part because it's understood. Unless I say chicken noodle soup or chicken anything, it's going to be a beef to accompany the vegetables every single time.
Yeah, there's
in the
beef
South.
That's right. There's beef in it.
Thank you, Jimmy. Also from the South, by the way.
I got you.
I appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely. And more times than not, if you can get by the other cuts of meat, you're gonna put a chuck roast in it and cut it up.
100%. 100%.
So you're making a beef soup then?
Yes, Stephen.
Yes, I'm making
a lot of parts. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve.
Okay.
Damn it, Jimmy.
Because he knows I'm right. I'm not making this up. I didn't.
You're not right.
What now?
You see what it says.
You know, I hate to say it, but punching always reminds me of the doctor's office for some people.
Oh, my brisket is done.
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my lord.
There you go. There's a second part. I couldn't put it all in the same sentence.
You know what's funny about that? Obviously, I'm a Marine. I like my chances with my knife a lot more than most with their guns.
Bruh, let's play a game.
Throwing it out there. It's never a game. It's never a game.
Exactly.
Dash.
So
I like my chances with my knife versus their gun. Always said that. Since boot camp week 9. Always said that.
So Dash, Quentin is making a vegetable soup with beef in it.
Stephen, listen to me. I always said I'm making soup. I never said what was in anything. But if I'm making a beef vegetable soup, I don't need to say it's gonna be a beef vegetable soup. You can wreck all you want to, brother.
Remember you have an islander here, you know, so
Quentin,
if you invite me to your house and tell me it's a vegetable soup,
it better be vegetable.
It better be vegetable, bro.
It better be vegetable. See,
yeah.
that's the thing, Steven.
I would tell you,
I'm with
this
you.
Is beef and veggies.
No,
My soup.
There's no beef and vegetable.
Quentin, when you see it Sunday, I'm gonna call it beef vegetable soup just for them.
Right.
Because obviously no one else from the South
here's
knows
the
what
thing.
we're doing.
So Quentin, let me just ask you this, right? Or let me just say this.
I'm here for you.
The Rastafarians are vegetarians. They don't promote it. They don't tell you. They don't say. But if you say, I'm going to give a Rastafarian a vegetable soup, and you put beef broth in it, they will take out the machete and you will be headless. Am I lying, Steven?
For real. No doubt.
My question
the
Rastafari.
Yo, no, Rastafari.
We're talking about the bona fide Rastafarians.
Yo, the Rastafari.
Quentin,
the Rastafari will fight you, like to the
100%.
Decapitate you.
That's because I'm gonna put some good old Uncle Steve South Texas thing in that thing like
but so here's the thing. Even that right there has chicken broth in it.
Yeah, there's chicken broth in my soup too. That's beef, by the way.
That's not beef, by the way, dude. I would be so. I'm telling you, if I and you know, it's one of those things where I don't eat pork. And I'm to the point now where I'm like, all right, there are things where I do and don't do. And every now and again, I'm like, all right, I'm going to eat this pork because, and I might have a reason. But there are other times where I'm like, yo, don't have lard in something and just be like, oh, it's blah, blah, blah. No, that's not cool.
That's like you're going to have a place and you say, I'm a vegetarian, but
yep.
Give me some of that chicken gravy.
Yeah. Listen, hold on. I gotta get this brisket out of the oven. I'll be right back.
I hope you burn it.
I'm gonna say that.
Can I just say real quick? I never said what I was. I said I'm making soup. In the South, when you say you're making soup, and Jimmy understands this, if I'm making soup and you see me put veggies in it, the first ingredient in soup is going to be ground beef, unless I say I'm making like chicken noodle soup or something specific. If I say I'm making a soup in the South, it's going to be a ground beef, more than likely based type of soup. It's just understood down here. So
absolutely, you may this time of year you may be adding like a venison tenderloin or something. This far in the South, you may add something besides just beef, but you're absolutely right. You just do not have just vegetables.
You know, as you said tenderloin, I could kick myself. You know, I was supposed to buy 2 pork tenderloins today, and I didn't buy it.
But see, tenderloins can be different things. It could be pork or chicken, obviously, and beef as well. So you gotta like.
Hold on.
I think in the South
it's more.
It's more specific. You're gonna do beef when it comes to like your soup, unless you say otherwise.
Yep.
That's my only thing.
Yep.
Wait, I missed that. Please rewind.
You ain't miss nothing. You ain't miss nothing. No, you missed.
No, you're good. You good.
You good. You good. You see my name. You see my name. We good. Where's Marlon to help me out? I got Jimmy back. Where's else is here with me?
It's half an hour past Marlin time. I don't know where Marlin is. He forgot about it.
It is not understood, Quentin.
How did
you tell me? Because I went back and I nope.
Me and Jimmy are on the same page.
We on the page.
Me and Jimmy are probably about 5 hours from each other growing up. We're on the same page.
No.
Yes!
I went back and I looked at what it was that y'all said. I told you I could do it.
I don't know how to explain to him how.
It's not about explaining. It's about
Jimmy,
I would have a fit. Look, okay.
Look.
So let me hold on. Quentin, let me Jimmy, give me grace. So Quentin, let me say this to you. I know there are people who are allergic to specific proteins.
I understand
proteins that are found in meat.
100%.
If I go into an establishment and I say I'm going to order vegetarian or vegetable soup, I do not expect meat proteins in that soup. If 100%. I get a meat protein in that soup that is your broth, it could kill me because I'm allergic to it.
All right. Well, let me explain that.
Go ahead, Jimmy. Go ahead.
Look. If you from South Carolina or from Georgia and you say vegetable soup, that's one thing. If you say vegetarian soup, then you're leaving the meat out.
No, sir.
You're leaving the meat.
It is.
See, no, it's not
what it is.
Listen,
if you say vegetable soup, you're gonna have meat in it.
The difference between vegetable and vegetarian, to me, and not to me. Don't oh my god me. Vegetarian vegetable soup has got like nothing but vegetables. Vegetarian has no animal products at all in it.
Vegetarian does not. That's correct. Vegetable soup in the South, you should expect some meat.
Expect meat, 100%.
No way.
It's gonna be beef.
No way.
Yep.
100% way.
That's diabolical. Diabolical.
I'm not sure how
you gonna kill somebody.
Well,
kill somebody.
That's why. Be careful when you get into the South, because that's what you're going to run into.
Exactly.
Come into the South. That should come. It comes like me. I'm allergic to shrimps, so this is one of the reasons that in Trinidad here in particular, I don't eat Chinese in a fast food place, right? Because they would cook shrimps in the same wok that I would eat from, and that will be a problem for me because I can't have shrimps.
That's what I'm saying. It's not see. Look, you trying to kill Stevens. You trying to kill Stevens.
No.
Look, Steven, I'm looking out for you.
That's different.
Next time, come by Quentin. He says Quentin says, I have a fish soup or a fish broth, and he put shrimps in it.
I never said I'm making a fish, beef, chicken, any type of soup. I said I'm making vegetable soup. Well, in my world in the South, if I say that, it's understood it's gonna have a meat in it. Because as Jimmy said, they're making vegetarian anything.
Quentin, just for them, I'm gonna put the word beef in the video that's gonna drop Sunday. Just for them, it's gonna have the word beef.
Jimmy, I'm so glad you're with me because I struggle so hard here sometimes. Like I don't get it. And Dash, I'm from the South. My whole life, we live in the South.
No.
Southern hospitality.
I am not from the South. I live in the South.
Ludacris in the South.
Honestly,
Jermaine Dupri in the South.
Look.
So
honestly,
hey, wait, hold on, Quentin.
Who grew up?
Have I ever told you I met Ludacris? I mean, not ludicrous. I met Nelly in St. Louis.
If I can rewind just maybe 2 months ago when we had this conversation and we're talking about the South, well, your words were something to the tune of, no, I was born
in Philadelphia, raised in Philadelphia. I live in Maryland, which is south of the Mason-Dixon line. He's still talking and he's muted, but he's like, God damn it,
Well,
I'm muted again.
Look, you could put me in Philly, I'd still be Southern.
100%.
100%.
And you can mute me all you want to.
You can put me in Maryland, and I'm still Philadelphian.
Exactly.
So Northern, yes.
And listen,
we agree.
That's what makes our country wonderful, because we have such a mix of all of that. That's what makes it great.
Agree, and there are parts where I disagree. Like right here, vegetable equals vegetarian.
I'm so sick of you with this vegetarian vegetable thing. It's just not the same.
That just means we have vegetables.
There's a difference between. No, Quentin.
No, wait, Josh, hold on. Let's put it this way. There's a vegetable soup. You can have a vegan soup. What's the difference now?
That's exactly it.
There is a dramatic difference.
No. The difference between. So Quentin, hear me out, okay? I'm asking you to hear me out. Vegetarian soup does not have any animal products in it. Okay?
Correct.
Vegan soup also does not have any animal byproducts in it.
Correct.
See, this is what you mean correct.
No.
You said was vegetarian your first option?
Vegetarian, yes.
So
it doesn't have any animal products in it.
There are vegetarian animal things. You have
byproducts.
You have whatever. Like it's, and I'm not going to go there in this route. My thing is in the South.
I'm about to text Angela right now.
When I saw the lunch menu on Monday morning and said we're having vegetable soup, I understood it's gonna be beef in this bitch.
No,
I know, bro.
No,
100% understood.
No,
It was gonna be in there. And I was good with that.
The animal byproducts will be butter.
That's
animal
right.
byproducts will be butter
none of that.
or like cream.
Exactly.
That's right. Cow's whole ass in this pot.
All right, guys, look, guys. If you're in the South and you say vegetable soup and you serve vegetable soup to someone from the South and it has no beef in it, they're going to ask you what's wrong with it.
What's this? I'm gonna be shocked.
It does not taste right.
I'm gonna be shocked. That's all we're saying.
It's just the way it is. Jimmy. It's just the way it is.
That is unfortunate. Because that's not how it's
I understand where you're coming from, you know. But bro,
look at this.
If I come to visit you and you tell me
Grandma says Mama's vegetable soup always had chicken in it. That is not vegetarian.
Because it's not vegetarian. We're saying there's vegetables in the soup. The soup is only from some type of broth, like a beef broth or a chicken broth. That's from a animal.
You know they serve vegetable broth, right?
Not in the South.
I don't get it. I don't know what to say.
Marlon, how you doing, man? How are you?
Marlon,
what's up? What up?
We were looking for you earlier today.
We talked him up.
Why is this person? Why you coming me in the first? Bruh, we were in the South.
Yep, he's got to come in and get in on this.
All right, hold on, Marlon. I'm gonna paste the link.
Take me out, put Marlon in.
Nah, you know you good. We got 6 spots. We
hell
only
no, I
using
ain't good.
4 right now.
Hell no. I'm so southern, y'all. Dash don't know what the hell's going on here. My goodness.
It's all right. We educating him.
I'm trying, Jimmy. I've been trying for so long. Been trying for so long.
But Quentin, I'm from the south too, you know.
No, see,
More south than you.
Yeah, the Caribbean
I
is really
I give you that.
It's a little different. It's a little
You're a lot
different.
further south than we are.
I'm more south.
I am.
And vegetarian is vegetarian where I'm from.
Way south. Let me just pull this Uncle Steve shaking this thing.
I spelled it wrong because I'm intoxicated.
That's what your ass get. Am I muted again? Good.
No, you good.
That's closer, I guess. So Mr. doesn't know what vegetarian is. Marlon, where you at, man?
I'm just eating only veggies. That's the thing.
Hello, Grumpus.
Grumpus, what up?
That's my man, Grumpus. How are you, Grumpus?
I'm just here to defend Mama.
No. I will mute you, Grumpus. I will kick you back off the stage, dog.
Mama never made a vegetarian soup in her life.
It's never gonna happen.
Grumpus, I can see you're feeling better. Hold on, wait a minute. Time out. Oh, he's got on a flannel shirt. Okay, it's acceptable. It is like below freezing there.
It might as well be.
They don't make no Hawaiian winter shirts over
No, they're flannel. They're lumberjack
I've seen too many
shirts.
Hawaiian flannel shirts.
They're lumberjack shirts.
Hard to find
Steven,
a long sleeve Hawaiian shirt.
Steven, if you knew what cold was, you would know that Grumpus has 2 flavors. He has Hawaiian shirts. He has flannel shirts.
You don't even have to ask me what the temperature is. You can tell me what I'm wearing.
You can tell by his shirt.
I'm really the oddball here.
Below freezing.
I'm the odd. Right. So wait now. I'm the odd one here then. Go figure.
Susie says, Grumpus, you look great. How you been doing?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Oh, hold on. Time out. Did you see he popped his collar?
100%. Oh, that's a Grumpus.
Only for Susie.
Yes.
He said, let me pop my collar for you. Okay?
Good out here.
Let me show you what Grumpus been doing. Hold on, Grumpus. I'm going to put you in a solo layout. You got to do that
Give
again.
It to her.
Yes.
Let us see it.
You ready?
Hold on. Let me take her comment off the screen.
All right.
There you go. Go ahead. Give it to her.
For Susie.
Oh, look at them. Oh.
There it is.
Too clean.
Oh my gosh.
Wow,
Oh, my
Grumpus, you're looking good. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Man,
you I am so glad to see that. That's a lot to go through.
Everybody in the know says I'm doing pretty good. I feel pretty good.
Well,
I wish you would spell my man's name right. The R ain't
excuse Dash. You have a question on the last comment from Kairos BBQ.
Marlon.
Hello.
Marlon. All right, so let's see. Kairos says, does anyone have any tips for anyone just starting in catering with barbecue? I'm gonna go last. Y'all. I'm gonna go last. I'm gonna go last.
Can I go first? As someone who's catered 3 work events. This is what I'll tell you. Over prepare. What do I mean?
Right, I like that.
What do I mean by that?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Dash, you've been doing this for 13, 14 years, brother. You should
11 years now. 11 years.
Do it, Dash.
11 years.
You the master.
No. I'm still learning. Trust me.
Over prepare. And I'm sure Dash will clean this stuff when I'm done, but my first time doing it for my work event, I brought in like the bare minimum for them to have everything with, right?
What I mean by that, they wanted pulled pork. I brought in pulled pork, and I think the coleslaw and the pickles and some plates, and that was it, right? They ordered all the sides and everything from a local barbecue place, which was not that great, if I say so myself, in DC. But that was the whole thing, and I was like, I can do better than all of this. In my mind, I'm like, I can do better than what I just did here. So over prepare in my mind, but also in my mind, I don't. In reality, I didn't have all the time and space and tools to do everything I wanted to do, with. So the next time I'm doing it for my work event, I wanted to do all this stuff. I'll do, all this. I'll do the brisket. I'll do the chicken. I'll do everything, and have it warm when you get there, and the whole thing. And I'll bring all the sides and everything. And then I was like, shit, I don't have enough. Warmers and things and serving utensils, and I have none of this stuff to give these people, right? So if I were to do all this again for my work event, which is about 40 people if they all show up, I would over prepare. What I mean by that, I would write down 30 people going to come for sure, even though I'm expecting 40, but I prepare for 40. I would write down, I'm going to need this much of whatever meat we agree on with my team lead or your customer, whoever the case is. Or I write down all these things, literally over prepare for everything in case showed up.
Just no. In case. In case. That is the catch-all statement right there.
Right.
In case. All right. So,
but I know for a fact they're all not going to show up because some of them are already on leave. Some of them are not even XYZ, right? But over prepare just in case this does happen. So you have enough of this, enough of that. And the thing is, what's beautiful, if you have more than enough, everyone's, ate all the food up, everyone's fat and happy and having a good time, and they've moved on from your station. Just leftover foods here. What I did was, I have a local church right down the street from me that will take what I made. So I boxed everything. I told my team leads, hey, this is the leftover stuff right here. Obviously, we have more than enough for everybody. I'm going to take all this, donate it to them. They can do what they want to with it, right? Over prepare. So that way you're not running out of anything. So no one's like, man, well, I want some more of the mac and cheese. I want some more of the whatever the case may be. I had the budget.
Nobody leaves hungry. Nobody leaves hungry.
Correct. Now, I would say this, and it's my final thing. I had the budget to honestly over prepare, right? So I can go ahead and donate all this extra food to the church or whatever. And, there was no issue with that. If you're on a budget and your over preparedness may be a little tight, just make sure that the protein, as Dash always says, make sure that number is close enough to where it needs to be. Yep. So that way people can at least get enough food in their belly to where they're sort of happy and give them salad. Hell no, they'll shut up and be just fine.
All right, so I'm gonna pivot and I'm gonna ask Grumpus. Grumpus, have you cooked for anyone else aside from your family?
Yep.
All right. So what nuggets do you have to give Cairo?
My number one thing is don't let anybody discount what you think you're worth.
Yes. Listen, I say this all the time. Determine what your worth is and do not discount your worth. Okay? Don't discount your worth, because what's going to end up happening, so Cairo, in the beginning, someone is going to say to you, all right, let's say you're going to say the brisket costs X, Y, and Z. And they're going to say, but I can do it for, or I can get it for, and you say, fine, go get it from that person.
Let them walk.
Yep. Go get it from that person.
Yes,
and the reason why you get it from that person, it is, because you want them to know that what you are charging is not just because you're trying to make $1. It is because you have the expertise and the subject matter expertise to say, I'm worth more. Don't discount your worth. It's a perfect, I won't say pivot, but a perfect segue
And also
Steven?
you're paying for quality quality.
Yeah, definitely. You're
Instead
paying for
of quantity.
you're paying for the experience, the expertise, if you will.
That's right.
All
Well,
right,
they're
so
coming to you because
Hey,
they
can I
feel
just say
like
real quick for
you're
my
doing something they can't.
yeah,
go ahead.
So I'm not going to let them tell me how to do it.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I'll just say real quick off of what they just said. I didn't charge my company anything to make the food for them, right?
Yeah.
I just got refunded for my time. But if I would have charged him for that, Dash can tell you how much he would have charged for everything. He knows what I made for all of them. Like they had a humongous discount by me doing it. But I wanted to do it just to get my skills better and have the chance to even do something like this. I would never have the opportunity to do like this unless it was for them. So
let me just tell you, you know what's funny, Quentin, you say that, right? That you were like, oh, I'm trying to hone my skills and learn by cooking for other people, right? When I was still honing my skills, I charged them. Because I'm like, there's no way that I'm not going to get what I'm worth for doing what it is I'm doing. And they were my company was one of the first customers that I ever had. And the Cambros, I have 3 Cambros that I bought, plus a refrigerator that I bought off of the earnings from one of the biggest, I'm gonna say original, but one of the first biggest cooks that I did. And it's been one of those things where I took the proceeds and I'm gonna say living almost 10 years later. The Cambros that I have were from that very first big cook, that first, commercial cook or corporate cook, if you will. And the whole thing is, it's like, know what you're worth, charge for it, buy something to help you in the future.
Even if you want to donate your time, you've still got wood, you've got seasoning, you got pans.
The pans.
You got
gosh.
Gas back and forth. I mean,
and your
even
time.
if you donate your time, you still have an expense.
So,
it should be covered.
Donating your time is fantastic, but all those other things.
Yeah.
All right.
My first few events.
I was about to say, Jimmy, you're up.
I broke even. That's about what I did. I broke even. And I found out that and honestly, Dash was the one that turned me on to ×3. That's basically the only way you're going to come out catering in this. That's right. And so what I did was I let a few go. I said, okay, that's fine. That's fine. This is what I'm going to have to do this event. And then I started getting more back added into it. Can you do this event at this date and whatnot? And so you will find out that if you don't do that, it's really not worth your time to do it. It really isn't. And as you get into this, your skills and the product that you're putting out, they will find out is really worth that. And so
it's going to speak for itself.
It does. And so they will go, what is it you do? What is it you do to get it to turn out like that? And of course you don't give it all to them, but you will say, it's all stick burner and whatnot. And so as you progress, the word gets out that you're doing this. And I have turned down some that says that I have said, no, I can't do it for that date, but this period of time is open. So, what happens
on that vein, and Jimmy, I'm gonna cut you off. Jimmy, if you need some help and there's something that as someone approaches you and says, hey, I need something for something date, and you can't do it, you let me know, And if I can, I'll come and I'll help you out.
You the man.
Nah. I just, look, you my guy, man. Like you my guy.
Jimmy, he been eyeing that punch in there, bro.
Well,
He did.
something else you want to consider.
He
mean
did.
Something else to consider. If you get too much pushback right up at the front, that may not be a job you want anyway.
It's true.
Yep.
That person's going to be difficult through the whole ordeal.
They're going to be a pain in the ass. Look, Grumpus, let me just put it out there in plain terms. They're going to be a pain in the ass. I have done events, and there are times when there are people who you just don't want to do things for, and there are people who you'll bend over backwards for. You will quickly discern
fully agree
the difference between the two.
You get a sixth sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I said,
that's exactly
you will
right.
quickly discern the difference between the people who it's like, you know what, I don't need this, and no, sir, I can't. No, ma'am, I can't do that for you. And then there are other people like, what? Like, so case in point, the wings that I did, the video that you guys saw last week, that video was for a lady for that works at my optometrist. She works at my optometrist, and she said, "Hey, are you going away for Christmas?" And usually I go away. I'm away at Christmas. I'm not home. I'm not cooking. No one books anything for Christmas for me, right? I'm gone. All right. So when I went into the eye doctor, my eye doctor, and I said, "Hey, I need to get some sunglasses. I lost my sunglasses. I don't know where they are." And the lady said, "Are you going to be home for Christmas?" And I'm like, "Yes." She said, "Good. I need you to cook wings for me." And I said, "Well, damn." Like literally, I was like, "Well, damn." She said, I'm sorry. Are you going to be home for Christmas?" And I'm like, "Yes." And she said, "I know you normally go away. All right. That's the precedent, right? I know you normally go away, but can I get wings for the 28th? I'm like, "Okay. How many wings do you want?" She said, "I need 50 wings. I'm having an event at my place." Sure. And then she says, "I need you to cut them up for me." I don't do that. I don't do that as a rule because that's adding extra to what I do.
Real.
Yeah.
That's adding extra to what I do. And this is one of those things, right? And it's like, oh, so I want to say, and I know Bumpy does this, and I don't know if Big Man Smokehouse, if he does this, but I know like this might get lost on some people, but wings are my least favorite thing to cook. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Wings are the least favorite thing to cook because they are so labor intensive. And they're labor intensive because I have to touch each specific wing. You guys are all laughing, right?
You do the prettiest racks of ribs when you play them.
I'm not laughing because I know.
Listen. I'm appreciative because I'm anal retentive when it comes to cooking different things, right? And the wings have to be all lined up. I guess it's OCD. Call it OCD.
That's OCD for real.
Call it OCD. I don't just throw the wings on because the whole thing is if you get them all together where all the right wings and left wings are lined up in a row, they will sit closer together. And this is one of those things that I learned early on. You can't just flip the wings and just like put the wings in willy-nilly. No. All of the right wings go together, all of the left wings go together.
Hey, yep.
And I am able to fit more wings in a specific place. Grumpus is cracking up.
Can't we all just get along?
Listen. This is not a political thing, okay? And when I say
Rodney.
If Victor was here, he would be having a field day, okay? But All right, so look, I'm sorry, I haven't been Dash. So Laura says, Dash and all, good night. She says, take care, bye for now, enjoy the night. So, but that's the whole thing.
Good night, Laura.
I put all of the right wings and the left wings together.
Oh
Yes,
my
you do.
God, we're gonna go.
Yes, you do.
That's so good.
So that I'm able to fit more of them on each grate specifically.
You do
guys
have
are
the
fun.
prettiest grates of chicken
Listen,
wings.
there's thought behind it, okay? There's thought behind it.
I'm sure.
There's thought behind it. But the whole thing is with the wings that I did for this lady, I cut the wings up. Now, mind you, she wanted 50 wings.
Yep.
Cut into so I cut the tips off, I cut the flat from the drum. So mind you, I'm making 2 cuts per every wing.
Yep.
50 wings, 50 plus wings is 150.
50. Yeah.
It's 100. Well, it's 100 plus cuts, right? Now, mind you, each of those pieces, I had to touch each one of those pieces. That is the thing. So after I went to the optometrist, afterward, I went last week, and I said, "Hey, how was everything?" And she says, "Oh my goodness, everything was fantastic. My husband and my son, they were like, oh, they're different this time. They're cut into little pieces." And she said, "Yes, that's because I asked Dash to cut them up." And they said, "Well, he's never done that before." And she said, "Yes, I asked him to do that for us." And I said, "I hate doing wings." Like, boom. And she said, she like turned her head, and I said, "Because each wing is tedious." Now, mind you, I said, let's put this into perspective. I have 50 wings. I have to touch each specific wing every time I'm doing a wing, right? Because I have to put the wings, I place the wings onto the grate. I then, after a few hours, I have to put some sauce on the grate, then on the wing, and then I have to flip the wing over, right? I said, you asked me if I could cut them up. I said, so mind you, I not only had to cut each of the pieces. Now, a wing, there's 3 pieces. There's the tip, the flat, and the arm, right? Or the drum.
The drum.
The drum. Yep. So, all right, each of those wings I have to cut into 3 different pieces, which is 2 cuts. So 50 some odd wings. That's 100 some odd cuts right there before I even get them onto the grate. Then I laid all of the drums out, and I laid all of the flats out. And I said, well, hell, I'm cooking them. Why am I going to throw the tips out? I'm going to put the tips onto the cooker as well. I lay all of the flats out. So now I have 150 some odd pieces that I'm putting onto the cooker. Now it's like, all right, I let the wings cook for a few hours. I put sauce on everything. I, brush everything. I gotta flip each of these pieces over. I'm like, yo, the tips are just for my wife and I. I'm not flipping them over. F that. All right. But I still gotta brush them. But I gotta flip over each of the drums. I gotta flip over each of the flats.
That's 100 flips.
Bro,
look at the watch hours you got out of that long video.
Yeah. You said what now? Say that again, Grumpus. I didn't hear you.
So what about the watch hours you got on that long video?
Right, let me hold on. Let me look and see what the watch hours are. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the watch time is.
Well, add one because I watched it twice.
You didn't watch it twice. All right, watch time 360.9 hours. So right now, look, I'm gonna be completely honest. I made $25 off of that video. Yeah. $25.
And you got the wing tips.
They ain't the wingtips, yeah.
Listen, all right. So
he got a bonus there.
I'm gonna be honest about the wingtips, okay? I'm gonna be honest about the wingtips. I know I had a few, and there were a few that were, I want to say, maybe taste tester number 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 8 1 or 2. I ended up throwing them almost all away. Nobody ate the wingtips.
Nobody ever does.
Nope.
Yep.
If they aren't like hot, where you go? Oh, you're going to get your car, I guess, Quentin.
To get the car, bro. You know
It's
what we
only
doing.
been 2 hours.
I'm gonna my beef out my soup. Good.
It's only been like 2 hours. The car's not done.
I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it for another hour. I'm not gonna make it.
Just let the car sit there.
But
Wow.
that's your mouth. That is 37 kilowatts an hour.
That's not 37 kilowatts an hour.
It is.
Probably.
Trust me, it is. After 3 hours.
I missed it.
it's
What kind of
within the
car
first
do you
3
end up
hours.
getting?
He has a Tesla. He is a Model Y.
I don't want
So he's still drinking the Kool-Aid.
Exactly. Exactly.
I literally get in the car and say, "Drive me here," and it does. It's beautiful.
Blah blah blah. So I didn't
it's
say
fast.
hi to Josh. It is fast. I will give credit where credit is due. It is fast. I didn't say hi to Josh. Josh says, "Good evening, chat. Why does Grumpus always have such a perfect camera and audio? Very sharp. Because Grumpus is that dude. He's just that dude.
I work hard for this.
Grumpus has time in the game, okay? He's got time in the game.
ABC Studios in Santa Monica right now.
Grumpus
the entire
works
crew
for
behind
love.
it.
And I don't have to waste money on my kids.
Bruh.
Grumpus word is.
Let me
have any.
just tell you, Grumpus, I am envious of not having to waste time and money on your kids. I'm still at the point where I'm like, these Steven, you have one child, okay? You have one blood-sucking, money-sucking
Bro. Dash, let me tell you. Let's put it this way. My daughter gets paid and doesn't spend a cent.
The big question is, does that ever stop? I don't see it.
I don't think so.
Yes, it does. Yep, sure do.
I don't know.
Marlon says it does. Marlon,
Look, I told my kids a long time ago, I can't afford you no more.
No, my oldest is
All
40.
of my kids are grown. You act like you was grown when you was a teenager. Now you are grown. Be grown. I can't afford you no more.
Let me just. I'm gonna say. Let me just let you into my reality, okay? So, taste tester number 1 and taste tester number 2 are both driving, okay?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
they both have vehicles that I pay the registration for. I have paid the registration for. So we're not even going to talk about the registration fees, okay?
Nope, that doesn't count.
Of course not, right, Jimmy? Like come on, that's just forgotten.
That doesn't count.
But they both are, I want to say, eating me out of house and home to the tune of about $100 almost a week
They get a sweet gig.
in gas.
That's normal.
That's not normal, Jimmy.
Oh, it's normal.
That's not normal.
No, that's pretty common.
It's normal. Yep.
Bruh. Let me just tell you, my pay has not gone up to the tune of an extra $400 and change per week.
They
No,
didn't
we
ask
don't
It's
you.
not their fault. It's not their fault.
We don't
Yeah, I
care.
had a wife's child
Okay,
for 4
can't ask
years.
that question.
Hey, that's up to
He
you.
was 40.
That's up to you, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta fix that. Ain't got to do with them.
Not their problem.
Not their problem. That's on you.
Way to world.
It is what it is, buddy.
That's exactly why I'm cooking this brisket that I'm cooking right now, so I can get some extra money.
Yep. That's right.
Bro,
That's right.
that don't make no damn sense.
I don't mean to bring you down, but 5 years.
Hold
from
on
now,
1 second, Jimmy. Hold
same
on. I'm just. Yep. Go ahead, Jimmy. Go ahead. Keep on talking. I muted you. You go ahead and keep on talking, Jimmy.
It'll never stop.
That is for sure.
Oh my gosh, bruh. I am like, I don't want to say I'm drowning, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, I shouldn't have to. It shouldn't.
I don't get how
cost
you're
me an
drowning.
extra-
You've been doing this for a long time.
It's time for some economic lessons.
Look, my dad explained this to me. He said, "Do you remember
Oh shit.
the expression on your face when you conceive them? You're paying for it now." So there you go.
Damn it, Jimmy.
Makes rent to buy look a lot more attractive.
It does, doesn't it?
Hold on. Wait, what'd you say, Grumpus? What'd you say? It makes what now?
It makes rent to buy a lot more attractive.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just, it is ridiculous. I'm like, bruh, this doesn't make any sense.
Grumpus, you know what it is to have someone working in your household and they are saving their whole salary? Damn.
Here's the deal, Dad, and I promise you, it's the truth. And I know you're going to say, no, it's not. No, I promise you, there is nothing that you can say about your kids that your parents didn't say about you at least one time growing up. Nothing.
Well,
nothing.
True.
So
True.
here's one of the differences about me and my kids. I never, and when I say never, I mean never asked my parents for gas money. I put the money I spent on gas, I put into my tank. Anytime my mother, and mind you, my mother and my father were divorced. My mother bought my cars. Okay. She never had to put gas in my car. Never.
All right, Dash.
With
Let me ask you,
How did you get impressed to do that?
How what?
What impressed you not to ask for gas money?
My mom impressed upon me the fact that if I was going to drive, I had to put the money into my tank.
Well,
That's
now
right.
That's your job.
So, Dash, let me ask a question. Did you travel the distance that your kids travel now?
Yes and no. I drove to school and I drove to do whatever else I wanted to do. And the whole thing was, if I was going to be driving my car, I felt that I had to put gas in it. It wasn't so here's another thing, Jimmy. I had an ex-girlfriend that went to Pitt. Pitt was 4 hours away from Philadelphia. If I was going to Pitt, I had to put the money into my car to get to Pitt. I had to pay the tolls to get to Pitt. It wasn't a well, do I have to do X? No, there wasn't. No, not at all. If I'm driving, I got to do the bare minimum so I could drive.
So do they feel that way now?
Hold on. Let me make this abundantly clear.
Oh wow.
So there you go. There's the difference.
That is not my doing.
Well, I'm sure.
Let's put it this way: we were brought up in more rugged times than they are.
Steven, I understand that and I get it, but it.
Yep.
In fairness, to me, it's only one.
I hear what Dash isn't saying.
I do too. That's normal. That's the way of the world. That's where we are.
There are going to be some times when your maturity is going to be your children's immaturity. And then honestly, it's gonna be vice versa. Cause it will go, your kid's gonna do some things that's like, I would have never thought about doing that when I was young, and it was very smart, and I'm very proud of you. It just so flip flop. It's just, I mean, my daughter, my wife told my daughter, my oldest daughter, "Oh, you want your nails and hair and everything done? You need to get a job." And what did my daughter do? Went and got a job. So I'm like, I would have never said, and I'd have gave up my nails. I don't care, but my kids are just not something I would do. Then again, they do something stupid, and I'm going,
what the hell
are you? What was going through your head when you thought this was a good idea? What was you thinking at the time? So
I stopped asking them what they were thinking, and I try to impress upon them, make good decisions.
That's it.
So,
my mom told me something, and I told my kids, and my oldest daughter, I caught her telling my grandchild. She don't think I heard her, but I heard her. But my mom always told me, "What would you do if I wasn't here?" When I asked her a question that I know she knows I have the common sense to figure it out. What would you do if I wasn't here? When I was young, I didn't understand what that meant, because like, well, I'm standing right in front of you and you are here, so I don't understand why you're.
I get that. It's a matter of, what would you do if I wasn't watching? What if you do if no one was watching?
Yeah, so
exactly. So
that's how I treat my kids. Is like, I have to make sure I train and support and guide you to the point where I don't know when my last day on earth is going to be.
Exactly. So
but I need you to be able to still thrive
with you on your children. Yep.
Well said.
So if I'm harsh on you, and I even told them this, if I'm harsh on you, is because I know you're underachieving on purpose. I know that. I know what you are capable of doing, and I know what you're not capable of doing. And I know the only time I get mad at you is when you say, I can't do that. And I go, no, now you're purposely pissing me off because I know you can. So, yeah.
Well said.
But anyway, I got to get off of here because there was a main reason why I even came on the show. The main reason.
Yeah, but you've got to see me now.
And to see you. The first reason is, and thank goodness this is being recorded because this is few and far between. Quitting this right, dash is wrong. Vegetable soup, vegetable.
That's Dash. Yeah, that's Dash.
Vegetable salad has meat in it. Period. In a discussion. You have not.
We agree with you, Martin. Another Southern boy. Another Southern boy. Yep.
Bro, I'm more so than all of you, and vegetable soup is vegetable soup.
So Dash, we've gone more than 2 hours. 2 hours, and we're coming up on 20 minutes. Brother Stephen?
Hold on there, Jimmy. Hold on there.
Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Let me get my own stuff.
There it is.
I just got my car and everything.
We're going to do one more before we go. This is our first StreamYard in 2025.
25.
Oh, my God. Give me like 30 seconds, guys. Oh, what the hell was that?
We'll give it to you, Dash. Here it is. All right.
Salute.
That sounds good.
All right, Dash. That's the most pungent I have done on your live stream.
Well, I tell you, shooting beer, sipping beer, it's always
having a
different,
moment.
boy. I'm used to just sipping it as the night goes on, but boy, you shoot it. It's like, good God. My stomach is like, what the hell are you doing, bro?
That's 4 for tonight.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, Jimmy, we wouldn't have it like that until next month, second Wednesday.
Absolutely.
I told Dash when I emailed him, I said it's the 8th. It is really early in the month. Next Wednesday is the 15th. That's dead smack in the middle of the month.
Wow.
I mean, it is dead smack in the middle. So I'm like, do you want to do it tonight, or do you want to wait till next week when it's like we're in the middle of the month and we could do it? But he said he wanted to do it tonight.
No, second Wednesday of the month.
Yeah, and we are getting a snowstorm, which we're helping down is 2 inches of snow. Friday
Not
and
impressed.
Saturday.
Right.
We might get some rain, but mostly sun on the side of the pond.
Steven, stop it.
The bad part about it is this is the first time we have gotten any type of snow in 5 years. Like
pretty much. They're also talking about an ice storm, so we'll see.
And I would rather have the snow than the ice.
I had to.
We are not this neighborhood, but the main road has a tremendous amount of trees. And the last time that we had a very heavy rainstorm with thunder, a tree fell and hit a tree that landed right in the middle of the street.
Wow.
And knocked the power out, and it was bad.
Well, we have gas stored for the generator, so if we lose power, we'll be good this time.
Just please, from the bottom of my heart, to everybody who can hear my voice, please do not go to the grocery store and get 5 gallons of milk, 4 loaves of bread,
bread or milk,
gallons of water, and all this other stuff. Please do not go to the gas station and put your gas in plastic bags and take it home. Please don't do this. It is
don't panic buy.
It kills me because I always want to ask people, you're buying 4 gallons of milk? Yeah, you know there's a snowstorm coming. Okay. Ask me this question. Do you even go through 4 gallons of milk in a month?
My truck has a 30-gallon gas tank. I fill it up before a storm comes in like this.
Yeah,
that'll do my generator and for days.
Yep.
So.
I am going to fill my fill the gas tank up tomorrow and get my grocery delivered tomorrow and get my beer for the next 2 days. And I'm just gonna hunker down.
I've got 5-gallon cans of gas I filled up in August.
Yeah,
I know it's coming.
In the wintertime, my generator will run everything in my house. It's a whole house generator, so I'm good.
I want to get that so bad. I really do want to get a generator, but I just really can't.
Did Dad go to sleep on us? Again?
No, he just left. He took that shot and it was too much for him. But he did that Everclear again, being grown. It got him this time. It got him.
I be damned.
Number 4.
My man can't hang.
Where'd he go?
He just up and left.
I haven't heard him cut in on anybody anytime soon.
I feel he's going to see about the brisket.
Yeah,
Probably.
He could take us with him with the brisket.
There you go. Turn the light.
He's in the kitchen.
We said nothing bad about him whatsoever, guys. All positive.
Nope. We did.
Well, the fact that wait a minute. He isn't here, is he? He is wrong about the vegetable soup. He is wrong about the vegetable soup. Vegetable soup does have meat in it in the South, and this also proves that Maryland is not in the South.
That's proof. Thank you.
The shadow of a doubt.
No. He ain't gonna say that. He ain't gonna say that.
Marlon, I agree with you 1,000,000 billion %. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, Dash.
Hey!
Nobody said anything bad.
We have down for you. Send us our check in the mail too. I think $35. 35.
Would you recommend selling plates? Know your audience. Know your area. Know what exactly. I'll take that all back. Sorry. Know what you want to do.
Dash,
I never got to answer the question.
Selling plates.
The first thing that I would do, the first 2 things that I ever did, that was the smartest thing I ever did. The first equipment that you ever buy is a pad and pencil, because you're gonna be writing every single freaking thing down. Every amount of money you spend, every measurement you use, everything. You don't leave anything, and as silly as you wanted to think, you're muted, Dash. You're still muted.
I am. You're right. I didn't write down measurements.
I write down measurements because you was telling me the power of 3 and everything else.
Yeah.
Measuring everything to a point of this is what this costs, this is what this costs, the charcoal and everything else. The number 2 thing, YouTube is your friend. You are going to be on a study mode. I don't care where you go. I will gladly hope that you stay here with us and Dash and look through all his videos, and I promise you there is absolutely nothing that you even remotely think about cooking that Dash does not have a video on. I promise you. It may be 5 years old, but I can get a video
but it's still good
stuff. But you could go to different areas, different venues, and whatever. But you need to study, you need to write, you need to be precise. You're sitting here saying, "Should I sell plates?" I don't know, because I'm not in your area. For me, plates probably wouldn't work.
Mm-hmm.
But I guarantee you, if I say I'm selling a full rack of ribs, I'm going to make some money. Everybody knows. Dash, would plates work for you, or you're more catering?
So I could sell plates, but it would be I would have to figure out what the sides will be.
Yeah, so it's something that you. Also, one other thing, and this is a mental thing. I'm huge on mental health. Huge advocate of mental health. Be kind to yourself, especially when you start cooking. Mm-hmm. You're going to make some mistakes.
Oh my gosh.
Going to happen.
Yep.
And you just throw it out.
Give yourself some grace.
Yeah, just throw it out. Figure out what went wrong.
Yeah.
Don't repeat
and learn from it.
And just learn from it.
Yeah.
But do not ever once say, I'm just not
I'm
gonna.
done. Yep.
I'm just gonna. This is just
Yep.
not. No.
I'm throwing in the towel.
Yeah.
None of that. None of that.
If you knew how many wings. I mean,
just start with smaller gigs first.
What's going on?
Yeah, but so the thing is this Grumpus, and you know, some of us are not, I want to say, lucky enough to have that slow ramp up. You might do an event, and then you have someone that says, "All right, hey, I want you to cook for my 500-person event." The very next thing, and you're going to mess up. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have problems. You're going to all of those things. If you go back to that video I did where I'm like, embrace the suck.
Right.
I was cooking in a tornado. I literally was standing outside under a canopy cooking while there was an active tornado that touched down near to where I was. And I was just like, I gotta cook. I gotta keep going.
Well, to clarify what I was trying to say is, I would, in the very beginning, I would probably avoid, you know, a wedding.
This was a backyard.
Redone, you know,
this was a graduation event. It wasn't a wedding. I mean, but you know, to your point, you think you know, or you think you're prepared enough to say yes or no to a specific type of event. But I mean, it was like, I can handle that. I can do that. It won't be a problem. And then my grill caught on fire. I was caught in a tornado, a torrential downpour. I mean, you name the problem, it happened. It went wrong on that cook. And when I say it was a learning experience, it was a great learning experience. But you're not going to know what to not do until you get to the point where you're like, oh, I can't do that.
Yep. Don't ever chew off more than you can. Somebody sit there and
man, you can. You're always going to bite off more than you can chew because I know. But because you don't know what you bite off until you get to the point where you're like, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, or I don't know how I'm gonna accomplish this. Yeah. So,
yeah, it's just one of those things where somebody's gonna come up to you and go, "I got a 500-person catering order for you." Yep. If your first thought is, well, "Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that job," now let me go to YouTube and look up what it takes to cook for 500 people. Bruh, why did you take this job? You're not ready.
I won't say that. It's not about not being ready. The thing is, you say yes and you figure it out. But when you can't figure it out, that's when it becomes scary.
Yeah. I believe in trial by fire.
Oh my gosh! In the beginning, I said yes to everything until it was like, how the fuck am I actually going to get this done?
Oh man, I had one that it started off about 200 people, and a week before the event, it was like it expanded to like 500 people. It was, can you do for this portion of the city employees, and then it was for all of them. And it went from 200 people to 500 people. And I'm like, damn. Oh my gosh. I did it.
And you learned a lot from it too.
Oh my gosh. Did I learn? Did I learn? I would have made 3 times the money
food
that I made from that event had I known beforehand what I know now. Oh yeah.
Hindsight, always 20/20.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, the offer stands, Jimmy. You know, I'll tell you again, if you ever get to one of those points where it's like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, just let me know. Tag me in. All right.
Hey,
and
I'll do it. But you're not that's the only way I have learned.
Of course. You learn the most when you are put up against the wall.
Exactly. So it has been just, I got thrown into it and didn't expect
sink or swim.
Right. Exactly.
All right, everybody, I got to get on up out of here.
Yeah, look, we've been at this for 2.5 hours. I'm going to go ahead and say, so Cairo, excuse me. I hope we were able to answer your questions around and about. And I know Susie, I feel like I neglected you. But let's see. Susie says, I also recommending smoking all kinds of weather because the outside temp is not prepared or have been through the outside temp can change your smoke times. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Especially on the egg.
Woo! I'm sorry, Dash. I know you say you feel leave, but we was also talking about people who undermine your worth. And when I tell you the number one thing that they can never ever undermine is your time.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you the one time that you gonna feel it, and that's them overnight cooks. Then you gonna know what
your time is worth.
Yeah, true that.
When you go to sleep at 4:00 at night.
Susie, look at my last video that came out Sunday. You want to know about outside temps? There you go. That's perfect.
So I'll say this. I'm a big proponent, and I say this, I'm gonna say all the time, but I'm a big proponent of starting your cook ahead of the time you need it.
All right.
Because it is far easier to reheat something than it is to have something done at a specific time.
Absolutely.
I have no problem getting up like today. I have someone that wants some food for tomorrow afternoon. And I said, all right, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I have the brisket. I'm going to go ahead and get it started. I started it at 6 p.m. When I started it at 6 p.m., I put it into the smoker and it was ready to be pulled from the smoker at just before 9. I'm like, all right, great. I can get it pulled right before I do my live stream. And in the middle of the live stream, I'm like, hey, let me go ahead and get this brisket out of the oven. So now I'm going to let it sit on the counter and cool. In the morning, I'm going to get it cut up, and then I'll get it to the point where I can have it into a pan and deliver it to the person tomorrow afternoon. But I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, and it'll be done so that when she wants her brisket or when I take her brisket, all she has to do is reheat the portion. So much easier than trying to have it done to say, I want this brisket done at 2 p.m., which means I need to have this thing done at this particular time and this thing done at this particular time. And people say to me all the time, well, if I need it done at, let's say, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, what time do I have to start? And I'm like, you need to start at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, 4 o'clock in the morning is really easy. How do I start it? Or what can I do to not start it at 4 o'clock in the morning? I'm like, you can't. Either you started before and you reheat it, or you're going to start it at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like there's no way around it. Like there's not I can accelerate this part or I can accelerate that part. The cook is going to take as long as it's going to cook, as long as it's going to take. You said what now? I'm sorry.
Every brisket is different.
Yeah, but I want to say you get to a certain point and I've gotten to a certain point where if the brisket is of a certain size, it should take about this particular amount of time, right? And I'm like, all right, a 15-pound brisket should take about 6.5 to 7 hours for me to cook the way that I cook. All right, well, let's do some reverse math because I also know that I want to incorporate some rest time in my cook time, right? And then it's like, all right, well, do I want to incorporate reheat time and rest time as well as in my cook time? And then, that pushes the clock back that much further. But some people get it and other people don't. So it is what it is. Anyway, listen, Quentin, Steven, Marlon, Grumpus, Jimmy, I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out. Quentin on the live stream, Susie, definitely appreciate you. Cairo, thank you so very much for hanging out.
And don't forget the rewatch gang.
Oh yeah, man, definitely the replay gang, because they're not rewatching. The replay gang.
And if you have hit that like button, please do so at this time before we.
Yes, indeed. Please and thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and end it, but thank you guys. Happy New Year to all of you. I know I may not have said Happy New Year specifically to you all, but Happy New Year to everyone, and I definitely appreciate you guys being here, hanging out. So you guys have a great one. Oh, he's got chili right there. His vegetarian beef chili.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
It's vegetable soup.
It's not vegetable soup.
It's vegetable soup.
No, sir. No, sir. It's not. It's not vegetable soup if you put beef broth in it.
Like I remember.
Go for it. It's a beef soup with vegetables.
Yep.
No,
I agree.
No. It's vegetable soup. It's not vegetarian soup.
So let me just. So Quentin, let me just say this or ask this again. If I'm allergic to beef protein, the protein beef, and you give me that, and I go into some sort of shock or problem, there's a problem with that.
First of all, you're not from the South. But it'll be your fault. Where we're from. You're not from around these areas.
But the deal is, Dash, that will be your fault because you thought vegetarian without saying, well, what's in your vegetarian dish?
Let me just preface this, okay?
If I know Dash is allergic, I'm not going to offer him any.
But that's the thing. I've been to places and I said I don't eat pork, and listen. I was in Kansas City, all right, and I said I don't eat pork, and the girl said we have this cheesy clam bake or whatever it was, and I'm like, okay, cool. I get the soup, and I'm like, what is this? And she said it's ham. And I said, but I don't eat pork. And she said, but that's ham. What the fuck do you think ham is?
She's a moron. So that's not what we have here.
But that's what I'm saying, Quentin. But that's what I'm saying.
You're a fucking idiot, dude.
No,
you're a fucking idiot, dude.
No. That's what I was saying. That's a difference between the North and the South and education and uneducation. That's a difference.
The menu should have said it had ham in it.
I'm sure it does now, because when I say I read this woman, the riot act, up and down, left and right, east and west, north and south, she almost cried because of
she cried. She cried.
Bruh, listen. Don't tell me if I'm like literally. I say to you, I do not eat pork. Okay, I do not eat pork, and you tell me to get the cheesy clam bake or whatever the hell it was, or cheesy corn bake is what it was, and I'm like, what is this? Like this doesn't feel like corn in my teeth. This feels like meat. And she's like, oh yeah, that's ham. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Susan said. Susan said it's your fault you order from someone who's not able to spell vegetarian correctly.
Susie.
That's a good one.
No, Susie. No, Susie. Susie, I can understand if I said I'm a vegetarian, but I said I do not eat pork. And then when I was like, what is this? And she's like, oh, that's ham. Like literally it was like, oh, that's ham. And I said, what is ham? She's like, ham. What meat is ham? She was like, it's ham. I said, I told you I don't eat pork. You could have killed me right now. You could have killed me because I said I don't eat this, and you chose to suggest something that had the thing in it that said I don't eat.
That's diabolical. Maybe she didn't know.
She didn't. She really did not know what pork is. When you say pork to some people, they think sausage.
Yeah.
Or they think bacon.
Bruh,
I don't know.
No. You work in a restaurant, and it wasn't like it was a corner store restaurant. It was a nice restaurant in Kansas City. Let me just tell you, 10 years later, my coworkers still give me grief about the fact how I berated this girl about the cheesy cornbread. Like, come on.
If your life is on the line, I can't blame you.
True that.
But that's the whole thing. She didn't know how deep it was. If I say to you, I don't eat pork, then you need not suggest something that has pork in it. Same thing. If you tell me something is vegetable, I'm not going to expect a beef base in it.
Then stay yourself up there in Maryland. Do not bring your butt down to south.
Steven agrees with me. That's all I have to say.
And I'm from way down south.
But listen, Steven agrees with me because the truth in advertising says it's vegetable.
Vegetable.
You're gonna be cussing out everybody all the way down to Florida, bro. That's all
I have no problem. I got no problem. I got a big voice and I carry a loud stick. Okay, loud stick. Loud stick. Anyway, let's see. Susie says, Dash, let's get back to how many times you touched those chicken wings. Too many times, Susie, damn it. Too many times. Too many times. Anyway.
Way, now that I think about the math, she ordered
50 wings.
But she would have got 100.
She would have got 100 pieces.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what she got. 100 pieces. But each of those
100
pieces,
flips.
Yes.
That's 100 flips. Yeah.
Damn.
Yes. So when people that's what I told her. She's like, "Oh my gosh, Super Bowl! You must love doing wings." I fucking hate wings. I hate wings. And I said, "Here's why." Right? And I told her, I said, I'm not going to volunteer this information for most people, but I'm going to tell you why I don't like them. And I told her, and I said, because each of those wings is a touch, and each of those touches is tedious. I'm like, I can cook a brisket and I'll touch it 3 times. One time I'm putting it in the smoker. One time I'm taking it out of the smoker to wrap it up. I'm putting it back into the smoker, so 4 times, right? And then one time I'm taking it out once it's done.
Hey, don't forget all your prep and your cutting.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, touch, but the prep and the cutting is not nearly as much as I would have to do on each of the individual touches for wings, like the time necessary.
That comes like if this new crave party ribs.
Yeah,
I rather do a whole rack of ribs than to do party ribs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I want to say, where's Jimmy when you need him? Because Jimmy has done party ribs a bunch of times.
Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against party ribs, but it's easier for me to do a full rack of ribs.
A whole rack of ribs.
Yeah, how much
to do
for
party
one
ribs?
$250.
There you go. there you go.
You got change for 100? Yeah, I mean, Grumpus, I'm right there with you, and Steven, I agree, but that's the thing. Like, you can't tell people. Like, listen, I have no problem telling people because I would be like, this is why I don't like doing X, Y, and Z. And if you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm still going to do blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, well, I'll do it for you this time, and then maybe next time I'm busy, I'm booked. It is what it is. Like, so sorry, I can't do it for you today. But anyway,
upcharge.
My thing about it is, keep it like kiss. Keep it stupid simple. That's it.
I agree. I love to keep things simple, but the problem is, people want the most complicated thing ever.
And they may not want to pay for the complicated.
Oh, hell no. They don't want to pay for the complication. No, not at all. Not at all. Anyway, look, fellas, thank you so very much. I'm gonna go ahead and get off so I can get to bed.
Peace out,
You
you all.
guys,
Be safe.
Well,
same
thanks
to
for
Till next
having
week.
me up.
Stay beautiful.
Good to see
people.
everybody.
Rumpus, good to see you. Stephen, Marlon, Dash, as
RJ.
always.
What's up? He said, "What's up, Dash? Been a while, indeed." And I hate for it to be more, longer. But I'm going to get off. Deuces. Good night.
See ya.
All right, everybody. We gotta get you a nickname, Quentin Nelson. Yeah. Well, he was Quint, and then he changed his name because there's another Quint. There's like too many Quintins.
Yeah.
The Quentin takeover. All right. Well.
Anyway, I'll see y'all next time.
Yes, indeed. Hey, thank you again for the reminder for the live stream tonight, because I sure was about to miss it. So if you hadn't sent that reminder, I would have missed it probably.
I had time. It's not much going on at the job.
All right.
Especially after the move, and I'm trying to iterate myself back into doing a show because we've been off for 2 weeks because well, it's all good. I mean, first I took the last weekend of the month off, and that was cool.
Yeah.
And then my daughter said, "Oh, let me send you these tickets." And I was like, "Man, I hope this ain't no New Edition tickets. Like, that's my favorite group, but I'm sick of seeing them. Like, so please let me see those." No, she sent me tickets at the 300. Like, we was dead smack, almost front and center of the goal line of the Panther Atlanta game in Atlanta. So we just got back last weekend. We drove down there, spent the night, went to the game, and
I wouldn't have pegged you for a big football fan.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a big Panther fan. And we went down there, and I was like, because the deal was Atlanta would have to win, Tampa Bay would have to lose. But if Tampa win, it doesn't matter if Atlanta won or not. And we was going toe-to-toe with Atlanta all the way to the fourth quarter. We left the fourth quarter, and I'm watching it on my phone like, what happened? Mm-hmm. And when I found out we won, I went, we won, honey. It's like, and it was a running touchdown. I was like, you know what? I would be surprised if somebody whispered to the Atlanta team, Tampa Bay won. This ain't gonna matter. Go ahead, bro. Let him hear so we can go home.
Mm-hmm. Just go ahead and sit down. Just give up.
Yeah, because the funny thing about it, if you look at the first and second quarter of the New Orleans Tampa game, Tampa was losing.
Oh wow!
So it was like, oh, okay. They came back in the second half and beat the crap out of New Orleans.
Who that? y'all still them boys?
Nobody.
I
got your boys. I got your boys up there. I still got Kansas City.
They're not my boys.
No. I said Philadelphia. I got your boys. I got Philadelphia up there. Hurt did practice today, so I got Kansas City. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta root for Detroit, man. I gotta root for my boys.
In other news, so thanks, Marlon, for the reminder. We'll go ahead and we will talk again next month. I appreciate you, my guy. Definitely. You take great care, all right?
All right, I'll see you later.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.